more hypothetical questions, bro.
You could have a whole new hypothetical at this point.
You could have, maybe. Perchance. Last we left off, our party was, again, trapped in the perilous clutches of Alice. After doing battle downstairs in the basement of the Tadpole Tavern and losing bad. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got mixed up a little bit.
Just barely.
Y'all did y'all do any damage to her?
I sure did. Respect me, bro. Respect me.
I don't remember anything.
What did you do to her?
I'm pretty sure.
First off, that
Nobody
one that
did
she fucking
anything.
shot me. I caught the bullet in my fucking hand. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I killed something with totality.
You might have killed an owlbear.
You killed your chances of being buffed.
I don't want buffs. I just don't want nerfs.
You said bus.
I don't want buffs.
I said buffs. So.
I don't want.
I don't think any of us want buffs, bro.
Yeah.
That's not what I said, bro.
Hey, bro. Well, that
The
said,
street saying it is.
does anyone remember who the last person to get put in the, who is that? Oh my god, these bots in the chat. Listen, I'm hoping Jeffrey Reese. Is Jeffrey Reese a bot? I have no idea.
Yes.
Why is the
That
stream
is not
not
Young
going
Thug,
through?
For a reason like John Port, bro.
Sean Paul. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Reese, John Pork,
There we go.
Miranda Sanchez.
Miranda.
Who's Miranda Sanchez? I've heard of John Port. I don't know who Miranda Sanchez is.
I made that shit up, Tom. Not real.
That's
Like
like
Carmen Santiago. Carmen Santiago is who y'all are gonna need in a minute, because presently you're inside the purse, bro. Truthfully, I have no idea what the initiative was looking like. Initiative order was had who acting first? Shin. Well, I can tell you, getting stuffed in here. Shin's immediate thoughts are, "I'm cooked. I never should have stayed with these goobers." He was working, dealing with that cult and whatnot, and now he is in the clutches of some lady. Does anybody remember anything about the lady?
She was blonde with a gun.
She was blonde with a gun.
She did have a gun. I ain't gonna lie, she weapon mogged me crazy.
She low-key did. It was sad. It was bad, bro.
Gambara?
Yeah, fuck her for that.
I feel like I shouldn't say because we talked about some things already.
We got insider details.
That's fair. What is Gambara thinking in the moment? Can you tell us that?
The Gambara is still drunk, bro.
Damn, nigga.
He's knocked the fuck out.
Lightweight of hell, bro. Oh my god.
I keep
Not a
forgetting that,
lightweight.
like,
He had so many
He's
fucking
not a
drinks.
lightweight. He drank the
Yeah.
heaviest shit.
He had like a whole drinking game in the bar. Do you not
I
remember?
could have that, and I could be fine.
Then why didn't
You also lost the drinking game.
Ooh.
Like, I don't know if you remember that. Not a lightweight.
And it's silent as hell.
Is
Crickets.
Amy, what are you eating? I've seen you like fiddling with that thing
I'm
for.
not eating anything. I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning the.
I see. Cutting back. Kind of sitting here in these books, you're all very flabbergasted. The feat that Alice pulled off to just kind of stuff you all inside of a bag, having herself grow in size as she gets near you, like your mere perception was enough to alter her size in reality.
Green baby ass nigga.
Green baby? Who is Green baby?
You haven't watched Part of it.
That's a good reference.
I don't know nothing about Green Baby.
That's
Where did it
literally
from?
her power. I'm so sorry. I'm not saying you're you're
No,
unoriginal.
you're fine. I'm saying I don't know nothing about Green Baby.
Bro, the closer you get to it, the smaller you get. Like, no, that shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so just,
that's the fucking the pedophile
baby.
from part 3.
No,
So it's
that's
actually like Green
Alyssa.
Baby.
That's the shadow nigga, bro.
The what?
No,
Yeah, the shadow makes you
the
younger.
nigga green. He's a green baby.
Oh, okay,
bro.
never mind. Yeah, never
What
mind,
are
never
we
mind.
talking
I'm
about?
thinking of the dude who turned
about?
Pole Ref into a kid.
Bro, green baby from part 6. One of the parts of Sea Moon. Bro.
Wait. Why was he a pedophile?
No, we're
Just
not
like-
talking
but
about.
I confused it with a different guy.
No, Tim thought it was like Alyssa or whatever his fucking name was from part 3. The nigga that turns you younger when you're in your shadow. Okay.
Didn't have the memory of like a fucking.
Well, since you can talk, how is Celine feeling?
She's in Lesbians with Alice. That's her wife. She can't do no wrong. She kind of chilling in the purse type shit.
Type. So you're just like relaxing on the edge of the book. You
Yeah,
did
bro.
go in here first, so everybody else is probably like showing up after you. You're watching them all fall in. You're all landing on this pretty cushy, paper lantern, just kind of this abyss of whatever she has stuffed into this bag. This bag is definitely giving. What's it called? What's that shit from Scott Pilgrim?
The show or the manga?
The whatever was the show. The whatever.
The little skating verse thing, like where Ramona. Oh, that place. I get it.
The pocket dimension. What was that pocket dimension, chat? Watch this.
I think it was the pocket dimension. I can't remember if they explained it or not, but it was like Scott's dreams, and like Ramona was just like skating through his dreams or some shit.
Yeah. She was in like the subconscious or something.
Yeah. Everybody should watch Scott Pilgrim. That's such a good show.
Scott Pilgrim is very good. It's given that. Oh lord, yeah. The notifications are not gonna show properly on here. No way in hell. Anyways. Let me know, Harmony. What are you thinking on? What are you hypothesizing? What are you theorizing right now? Haven't been stuffed in this purse.
Bro, I'm dazed, bro. I'm here like, bro, where the hell even am I? I just got tossed in here.
Valiant effort.
Oh yeah, I was trying. I'm like, bro. First off, I got whooped. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm like, man, I could have gone crazy here. But now I'm like here. I'm looking around. I'm like, where the fuck am I? Who the fuck is these niggas? Slight, anemia? That's no, not anemia. Not anemia.
Anemia.
Yeah,
what's it called when you like can't remember shit? When you can't like
anemia.
remember shit. Start with the A.
Yeah, type shit.
Amnesia, bro.
Sure. I got like slight anemia. I'm like, man.
On the map.
Amnesia, bro. It's not the amnesia in the
Thank you, man. I got like the slightest bit of like amnesia. I'm like, man, who the fuck is these niggas, man? I just got my ass whooped. What the fuck? But I'm chilling. I'm like, hopefully I can get out of here soon. If not, I'm gonna start eating paper or something. I'm hungry, bro.
Are y'all hungry? Truthfully, since falling in here, you don't know what time it is. Like, time is a little wonky. It's almost like being in a dream. But I mean, you can see everyone else and you remember what just happened. You didn't fall asleep, so. How long has it been? Are y'all hungry?
Well, how long has it? Oh, my bad. How long has it been since I ate that ASMR soul? I should not be hungry. I don't think.
You can tell it's been a little while. It's been at least the day that you had since beating the Fenanok. What was that, Morvasta? Morvasta, are you hungry?
Beating the Fenanok?
Are you hungry?
Nah, I'm not hungry.
Can you use your Draculoric vampiric time telling skills to tell what time it is?
When that was not in the race traits.
It was so you can like build like a clock out of garlic or something, right? Like as a vampire.
Out of silver type shit. Out of silver.
Type, yeah, out of silver.
Wrong. No, wrong mythical creature. I'm not gonna lie, like, that was insanely insensitive to me and my people.
Celine, if you're looking for your token on the map, you gotta find the looking map with all the little people on it. It should look like what's... Oh, I'm not even streaming to y'all. Wait a minute. Do I need to stream to y'all now? Classic. Can you stream to the Discord so they can see? In case anybody can see.
I found it. I got my laptop.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I was reading because a nigga wrote frog sex on the map with
What?
2 arrows.
Yeah, who wrote that, bro? I seen. No,
Realistically,
that had to be.
Hey, that's what was happening.
That's what was happening. That shit was you, man.
That's what was happening, though. No, that Envy, that's what you were doing.
No, yeah, but I didn't write it. I didn't write it.
Listen, neither here nor there. That's not the writings we need to worry about. Right now, we need to worry about the writings that you all are standing on at the moment.
Why is Kobe here?
Kobe, that's Gulp.
I want the caption for the stream to be frog sex exclamation point.
For this episode?
Yeah.
That was the last episode.
Frog sex?
That should have been the last episode.
It might have been the last one. I have no idea what the last episode was. I think the last one was like drunken. It was like drunken departure or something like that. I don't know.
That's what it should have been.
Frog sex exclamation point question mark. Anyways, sitting here in this bag, you all are just sort of taking stock of things. As I said, you actually can't tell how long you've been in here. It feels like, minutes, seconds, days. You're in a daze. I mean, for all you know, it could have been 6 months. And I am so glad to be back. Let me ask you all to start the session proper.
It could have been 6 months.
What would your character do sitting inside of a purse like this for 6 months? You don't really get hungry. You don't really get tired. What are y'all doing? You have to spend 6 months just sitting in here. Day 13?
Hey.
We doing...
My like fucking fingernails start to grow out long and shit. So like I start like ripping tally marks into the side of the purse, bro. Just counting the days. Going on.
Did any of you study the map? Did you play any games?
I crashed out.
I'm
worse than before. My character progression, everything I built up until that point, reverted.
After sobering up, I'm sending my dogs out to look for stuff to eat in this bag.
That's what you've been doing for the last 6 months.
Can you roll for that?
No, that's what I would do. First.
I thought you were answering
his question. Roll 2 d20s to see what your dogs find.
All right, you only roll it on the bot. Or
roll it on the table. Roll it in Owlbear.
All right. Where the fuck?
No, let's use the cheat dice D&D Beyond. I edited the script to give better rolls.
Forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I have my whole character sheet right here. Go. 2d20s?
2 d20s. Roll 2 d20s.
What's the... Why 2 of them?
Oh my God. Pretty strong.
For each dog.
Alright. Got an 8 and a 12.
An 8 and a 12. Ooh. After months and months of coming back with nothing but small plushies, coins. You guys are shrunken down in here, so coins are about the size of the dog. They bring back coins. They bring back like little plushies, little trinkets. She has a couple like aminos in here. Y'all like the size of the aminos.
What the fuck?
You know those little
Aminos?
plastic cases they keep toys in at like
Amino
when you do
acids.
the little machines, little quarter machines that put out the little mystery prizes. She had a lot of those in there. I think probably at some point one of your dogs got stuck inside of one. You know, so you did have to find a way to break it out of that. Truthfully, an 8 and a 12, you've maybe found a bit of, I don't know, you found like a compass, a very large compass. It's impractical to use, but you do have it. So you can kind of tell if when Alice is walking around. That said, all you've really been able to see is it kind of spinning. So you have no idea if she's gone anywhere, or if she's gone in one really big circle. That said, it has given you all time to kind of sit and ponder, you know, the map. Kind of see what's going on. Unfortunately, this is a map of a land nowhere nearby. It's actually, what is it here? The Ashen Coast. Somewhere, Harmony, you actually have a bit of familiarity with.
I was gonna say.
That's where you,
I was just gonna say.
Do you know anything about the Ashen Coast?
That's my island. What the fuck are we doing here?
It's just it's just a map. It's just this little part of the map that you guys can kind of see. It's upturned to where you fell. So, you know, it's just the Ashen Coast. Do you have anything to say about it? You know, the geography. You recognize any specific volcanoes that are on the map there?
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Fucking grab some. Here's the map. Hold on. Guys, right here. They serve the best fucking waffles ever. I swear to God.
Oh, that volcano right there.
Yeah. So what they do, right? They take the embers, right? They take the embers. They got the natural plant life there. They mix it to a batter, right? They get 2 mushrooms, and they together to make this sticky like substance, right? That keeps the molten core of the actual like island intact in the pancake. Fluffy as shit ever. We gotta go. Actually, like, I know a couple of niggas. We could get back home. We get back to fucking Oa. I'm just saying.
You know, as you're saying this, as you're kind of just chatting about this in this one conversation that you kind of had about it, when you notice the map, Shan, he starts jumping around. He's like, "Oh yeah, I recognize that one. There's a great temple right here, and oh man, oh there's a shop right here, right here under this volcano. You know the Shattered Tooth Cove, best tea, the whole coast. Their oolong, their chai, their hibiscus. Oh my god!
Every time you go into the fucking shop, they play Arab money. It's fire every time, bro. We get Arab money every.
You know, I got an old friend actually that you know, he stays out that way. Man, I haven't seen that guy in years. And having said that, you just kind of see Shin, Harmony. You take notice of Shin just sort of looking off longingly. No telling what he's thinking about, but he's very deep in thought. Probably best to not disturb him. But anyways, do any of you have any plans for how to get out? Gumbar, I was telling you, the wolf found coins. They found various little toys, probably like small, like crumbs. They'd be crumbs, but they'd be quite large to you all. You know, there was a grape. It looked like somebody maybe did a little bit of surgery on it. I don't know. Nothing. Like some chess pieces, maybe. You found like some large items that look like they might be magical devices, but obviously they're far too large to even move, let alone utilize. Does anybody have any like plans for how to escape?
After clawing at the side of that bag and making no progress, I ain't gonna. I'm at Wilson. My character, he nigga done.
Is he?
Unless anyone else has like an.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Motorvoster, bro.
Is there any specific thread that maybe runs through the mind of any of the players. What's the usual lifespan for any of you? Do you know? Do you know how long you can be trapped in here?
I don't gotta worry.
They're like fucking 7,000 years old. Bro. You got like 80,000
Damn,
years
bro,
old.
I'm old as shit.
He not even gonna notice. Is very right.
I feel like everyone but the one would probably be able to live a little bit longer here as I like go Gambara.
Everybody looks around me.
Well, you know,
Gambara's gonna start looking at each party member, trying to decide which one would be best to eat.
Oh hell no!
All I'm saying is, we should probably, if we have to eat one, it should probably be the one who's gonna die first. Either way, I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm
don't talk about you, Gambara. I'm talking about you, bro.
That wouldn't. If me dying first would mean you would have to kill me.
I'm pretty sure we can jump you.
I'm 100% certain you
can manage that.
I am so 100% I can jump you, bro.
Oh.
You see, I said I.
Is this, are they gonna fight? Is this?
If they fight, I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. I'm sorry.
I just like talking shit,
paper
but I can back it up.
Gambara,
I'm tired of eating paper.
Wait. So have we actually been in the bag for like 6 months? Or was that like part of the joke?
You can't tell.
We don't know, but
it might have been. It might have been a few minutes. It might have been months. Time is wonky in here.
So what does it feel like we've been in here for?
It feels
does
like.
it feel like we've been in for a long time?
It's like a dream. You can't tell. You know, like in your mind, you know you just got put in here. But you feel, experience-wise, you've had time to do all this different stuff, send your dogs to go look for stuff. Like, time is weird in here, man. That said, Gambara actually, as you and Celine... Oh, wait, go ahead, Army.
Can I do, like perception check to see how much time was passing?
Roll a perception check.
Also, sorry if I keep talking over you. I'm very excited to be back in.
I'm also very excited to be back, brother.
It's been a wee bit.
Meanwhile, he was like an onk actually trying to stare at his phone, bro. Got the glasses passed down your face and everything, bro. This shit killing.
Bro, because these glasses have not been adjusted. Like, look how fucking wide these glasses are. I haven't had these shits adjusted since I first got them, bro. And that shit was like high school. So I just been rocking out, bro. Damn.
Y'all can go ahead while I get this
Wait, get what set up? You can't do the dice in Albert?
No. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it on D&D Beyond. Alright, I'm ready. You said perception, right?
Yeah.
What would that be? Passive, see it. Would that be like wisdom or what?
Would it be what?
Like wisdom or what?
Yeah, perception's wisdom.
Wish me luck, y'all.
First roll of the new, you know.
Didn't Kim get first new roll? Or wait,
no, you're right. Actually, you're right.
Kem
Kem did those first two rolls. I'm tripping.
I got second one. I got a fucking 7. Never mind. That's. I don't know shit.
You got a what? No what?
I got a 7.
You got a 7. Ooh. You can't really ascertain anything, and as a matter of fact, just being in here feels as though it's almost weakening your connection to sort of the outer planes, if you will. You know, as a tiefling, you have some sort of natural kind of connections to the cosmos and some of the maybe the underworld realms, and you feel like your sense of those is blocked. It's like having a stuffy nose. Like you can't notice it until it's happening. But you never knew how good it felt to be connected to the world until you got locked up in this bag. And kind of as you're noticing that, peripherally, you're hearing Gambara and Celine go back and forth. They're butting heads. They're losing it at each other. So finally, Gambara starts to raise a hand. You look in his eyes. He's got chicken wings flashing in his eyes. He's thinking about I'm having ASMR for dinner. As he's raising his hand to Celine, Alice
in his eyes.
Can I?
Can you what?
Oh wait, no. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it's fine. It was a half-baked thought. I didn't really have to.
As Gambara raises his fist to Celine, Alice pops the bag open. And almost immediately, the whole vibe shifts. You all feel a gust of air rush inside the bag. It feels amazing. You haven't felt a cool wind blow across your skin in what feels like 6 months.
I'm doing one of these right now.
Bro, Bro, they did not put your number. They did not put your jersey in the rafter, bro. They did not put I let it.
Hold on, wait.
Gambara's gonna pause for a bit, just like staring up at the newly opened bag, and what is it? And then raise his hand, pointing straight up at Alice, and yell at the top of his lungs, commanding his dogs, "Eat that bitch!"
Do the dogs try to jump out?
Him and the dogs try to get out. Yes.
Roll for the dogs.
All right. Got 11.
11
14.
And a 14. The one that rolled an 11 jumps but doesn't really get too much air. The one that made a 14, actually, he leaps and bounds. He does some crazy acrobatics. You can tell he's been planning this one out in his head. He bounces off some nearby scrolls and gets right to the lip of the bag before Alice kind of like moves back about an inch, and he just falls right back down. And again, he is still small. So Alice kind of looks over the bag, making sure that you're all sitting there. Shin is still, kind of in a contemplative mood, but he's taking notice, paying attention to what's going on. He kind of raises a hand to Alice, and Alice is like, "Hey, Shin, so sorry you have to be in here. You are who you hang out with, though." And he just kind of shakes his head in like a knowing kind of like, ah, man. Then Celine, more seriously, kind of furrows her brow and looks at you all. She says, all right, cut the shit. Your first little unnamed goober guild kills some low-level swamp deity in a region where no entities should even be gathering that much soul, mana, energy, whatever you call it, wherever you're from, to begin with. And now you expect me to believe you just conveniently happened upon some crazy, rare, ancient tech? Where did you get this? And as she says that, she kind of dangles Edward Freakbell in front of the mouth of the bag. And it's still like the size of her hand. And he can see you all, and you guys for the first time are like his size and smaller. So he's just kind of like looking you all over like, dang, I didn't know they were that ugly. That's crazy. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, Edward Freakbell's just kind of looking you all over like, damn, that's crazy. Do any of you pipe up an answer? Where'd you get this?
I ain't picking up. It just got
Where did we get him, bro? Where did we find him? On the beach?
I'm not. I'm gonna yell. Hold up. I'm gonna yell back at them and be like, "Let us on. We'll tell you.
Okay.
That's not like a good
tomato.
bargaining thing though, because like, what if we
At all.
like?
I'm not telling you shit, nigga.
Y'all gotta remember. Hold on.
Hold on.
Y'all gotta understand. Gumbar is the only human in here. He's tweaking, bro. He does not want to be. He don't want to be in here no more, bro.
It's some feeble human minds that just like you can't handle time dilation.
Not speak for us, bro. We will eat him. Say the word, he's gone, bro.
Say the word, I'm like his leg.
That's more possible. You flash your fangs as you say that. You just.
Y'all really resorting to cannibalism?
I'm gonna turn to.
Hold on, wait, Gumbar, wait, Gumbar, 1 second. Go ahead, Mort.
Bro, there's like a scene in Adventure Time, and I don't know who does it, bro. But there's like a scene. I think it's in like the steak arc, and like it's like that little dumb flying nigga, bro.
The fool?
Yes, bro.
The little dumb nigga who be flying, bro, and like,
yeah,
like my tooth fell out.
Yeah,
I hit one of those, bro. Like I've been starving here, bro. I've been waiting to sink my fangs into some shit. Say the word, it's gone.
I thought you was gonna reference Marceline and Red Starved, bro, where she had to be tied up because she started.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a better one.
Oh my god. Okay, so go ahead, Gumbar.
I'm gonna turn to Mort Basta in harmony. Be like, you shut your goddamn mouth. All right, you tell them, man. You give them what they want. They're gonna keep us here forever.
Oh no.
Yo, Gumbar,
this guy is
someone give
tweaking
him a
out.
drink, bro.
You say a goddamn word, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna have all of them eat you. All of them.
This guy is tweaking out, Alex. We're gonna tell you, right?
I don't think I'm gonna be here anymore. I feel like my safety.
Wait a minute. Can I ask something? So, Gumbara, does Gumbara know about him potentially having any other summons? Yes or no?
No. By all of them, he means all of his current ones.
Okay, I was
the 2 dogs, the frog, and the whatever the new one is.
He names the 2 dogs, the frog, and then he just starts kind of under his breath. The rest of you hear him mumbling off various other animals. It's just kind of random. Like, what is he talking about? You don't even have those.
I'm sorry. The thought of Gumbara tweaking so hard he gets a new summon is actually hilarious.
He starts talking about some damn the fucking hamster. The alpaca. Oh, don't let me get the alpaca. Don't. Oh. The marmoset with the poison. Oh.
The marmoset. Fucking Marmaduke, bro.
And he's tweaking. His eyes are bulging out of his head. He looks like a slow loris. You know, a slow loris. He's about to lose it. But anyways, Alice says, to the point. You have no leverage. You, little tweaky one. You. If you want to get out of here,
fuck you.
If you want to get out of here, you do best to answer my questions. Where did you find this? You said some beach? A beach? What beach? Beach near here?
That beach.
Just the.
When I get out of here, you do best to run, bitch.
Can I like comedically cover Gumbara's mouth because like as like a PR supporter, like nah, you don't mean that. You don't mean that shit.
I'm gonna bite your hands.
The occasional word.
You bite my hand. I swear, you bite my hand, and you're getting a full force guided bolt straight from your gullet, bro.
Celine is using a sort of like, not so much a spell, just kind of a light prestidigitation, kind of like put some gold light over Gumbara's mouth. But the occasional word, like, you know, it's almost like the words you can see them, and they're like this black shadow that's still slipping through occasionally because he's just losing it.
Censor bar.
He's got a sensor. Yeah, bro. But Alice, she says, so you just found it on the beach. It was just lying around, sitting there for thousands of years, I presume.
Yes, I think one of these other people picked it up.
One of these who?
These other people I'm with.
Other people you're with. So who picked it up?
What I'm doing? They're never gonna find you, bitch.
Oh my god.
Harmony and Mort Vasta. Get the hell off TikTok.
I'm not on
and which
TikTok,
one
bro.
of you found
TCGP,
you playing
bro.
on your phone, bro. You playing on your phone.
Pokemon,
They
bro.
gonna pull up Duolingo and Pokemon TCG. Like, those are better, bro.
Hey,
Wait. What if actually?
Listen to this.
What if in the in the bag they actually did have their phones and they pulled up Pokemon Go so we could see
Nah,
where
that's
we
fucking
were
full
going?
wall break of hell.
Morvasta has found like some tiny little cards that Alice had like kind of in the bag, and he's playing like a solitaire version of Pokemon with himself. And Harmony is like learning languages out of a book that he found in the bag.
That's funny
Simple
as hell.
plans.
So you don't even know what language that is. There's no French here. You can talk about
I was
some
gonna say,
Caesar
yeah,
play.
there's.
As a matter of fact, you Red One, that book you're reading, these
Red
two
One.
kind of gesturing both at the
Red one is kind of crazy.
red one or
A little
what cut?
bit.
Harmony's red, right? The red one,
Crimson,
maroon,
yeah, I'm
whatever
like,
you
I'm like
are.
the deep red. Yeah.
That's like pointing to somebody and realize that you black one.
You-
Black man.
I'm sorry I didn't know your specific
2025,
shade of
man.
chartreuse,
Stop
but
it.
listen, that book you have there, what is that? French, right? Yeah, real old world stuff.
Is that what that
All
says?
connected.
I thought it said
Take it.
French.
French.
I thought I said French, man. That was French.
We've been trying to tell him this for months, and he refused to listen to us. It's
You don't know about the
degrading hearing you pronounce these words.
Listen. Si vous plaît, tell me which one of you found this thing. She's just getting increasingly angrier. She's shaking Edward Freak Bell around. He looks real concerned.
Bro, one of y'all tell him who picked it
Everyone
up.
gets
Like,
real
Jesus
defensive
Christ,
of
how
him.
hard is that to say?
Right after.
The fact that you use pseudo-play correctly in that is fucking hilarious, bro. That's
Wait, what does evil play mean?
that means please. That just means please.
Oh,
Oh, what's... Wait. Could someone tell him? Could someone tell her who had Edward Freak? That is such a stupid name. The crab.
ETB, Edward Freak Bell.
it was
Yeah,
Andy, won't it?
It was who?
It was all of us. It was
No,
all
but
of
one
us.
of you,
I
one of you in
it was
particular
Andy
did
Stern.
kind of like it
did.
ran up to
I
one of
did.
you.
I did.
Okay.
It was me.
You, that one, you. How did you find it? Where was it? It was just sitting on a beach?
It was
I
just
don't
sitting
believe
there,
you all
man.
for a second.
I looked to the side. We got fucking hit by some crazy like fucking cranes or whatever. We get flushed up. Bro's just chilling there, all shiny and shit. He crawls up to me, goes in my pocket, and now he's just with us, bro. Also respect my nigga Edward Freak Bell, bro. Respect my boy, bro.
Oh,
Stop thinking.
he's fine. Trust me. This little thing will be more than okay. It hasn't survived the past thousands of years being delicate, by all means. This is not some precious artifact that's going to drop to the floor and turn to dust. All right, I can't say I know it all. I'm sure the eggheads back home would know better, but... hold on. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not gonna survive 3 minutes. You're not getting out of here.
Wait, what's wrong with my script? Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
So you see,
I can't say I know it all, but I'm sure the eggheads back home would know better. But this thing, as far as I know, is essentially a combat cleric in your pocket. I don't know. Like I said, some old world tech. I don't know anything about it, but you don't just find one of these lying in the sand. It doesn't just wash up for you kindly. If it did, I wouldn't be out here doing this, running errands, looking for you goobers. Listen, the library sent me out here on a simple recon run.
Ubers.
Not that it matters, but I don't technically have jurisdiction here. And you guys, you're hilarious.
That's
You
not
don't see
called
me,
Uber.
so I'll let it slide for now. But this is going to need a lot of explaining. At this rate, I'm going to have to take you all home.
it is.
Yeah, go ahead. Take us for last fucking day.
Why would a group of people who have no correlation with each other, like, look at our color schemes, none of this shit actually match. We have a red nigga, we have a fucking 1970s vampire, we have a drunkard who doesn't know how to shut the hell up. Bro,
It's
and we
not my
obviously have
fault that
me.
your costume designer can't do color theory.
Hey, that's them people. Hey, Chill the hell out.
Putting us in the purse was one thing.
I'm just saying why we
insulting
lie
us
about a
was
crab
one thing.
being in the sand. Isn't that where crabs
All
originate?
accounts.
Why are we questioning that?
Okay, wait,
That was a
hold
step
that
too
thought.
far.
What is Morvasa saying?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
You said insulting you was one thing, putting you in the bag was one thing.
Oh. Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I
On
forgot
that
the last
note,
thing. It's gonna be one
crabs
of the
in
last
the
greatest
sand. As
mysteries.
you say that, Celine, as you say crabs in the sand. He says crabs in the sand? You can't see a polymorph when you see one?
But if it's in the shape of a crab and it's going to act like a crab, like, of course it'd be in the fucking sand.
Aren't you supposed to be an ASMR? You people's technology is no, laser gun or something like that, but you've never seen anything like this. At this point, she kind of drops him down into the bag, and as he falls into the bag, he shrinks, as you all did, down to his original size, right? But as he passes through the threshold into the bag, he takes a brand new, very unfamiliar shape. Something resembling a disc of sorts, but it's larger. Not like a DVD, not that any of your characters have ever seen a DVD, but something more like a frisbee, but wider, thicker, large enough to fit CDs in it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, almost like a CD
my
book.
dog are gonna
like
try
a
to
CD
jump
book,
and
something
catch
like a
it.
frisbee. Your dog, which dog is it?
All of us.
All of you make a full sprint.
Me included. I'm trying to catch it in my teeth.
All of you make a full sprint towards Edward Freakbell. Your dogs, bounding alongside each other, one passing the other back and forth. The white and black contrasting against each other in this like all brown, kind of hazy, dreamlike environment. And as you watch them leap for this disc in the air, both of their jaws closing around at the same time, it almost looks like they fuse into one large dog, biting down
subtle
on the
foreshadowing.
biting down on the disc, landing, turning to you, and tossing it back in your direction. It goes flying, spinning fast enough to almost glow. Its iridescent gleam kind of flickering off of the light coming in from the top of the bag. It lands in your hands perfectly, Gumbara. And you're looking at it. It's got kind of a clear face on the front, sort of like a small UFO almost. It's got a clear face on the front, and the rest of the sides and all of its edges and curves are straight chromatic, just like Edward Freakbell has been.
I'm gonna sniff it a little bit first. What does it smell like? I'm gonna sniff it a little bit first. What does it smell like?
It smells like Alice's hands, which actually, hold on, I have notes about this. Alice's hands.
So it smells.
It would smell like blueberries. It smells like blueberries and like elderberries, raspberries, like a berry pie almost.
Delicious. I'm gonna eat it.
Your teeth,
Can I run to him and can I grab her?
Yeah, this is a lot of actions. So as your teeth start to go down on it, right? You get the sense that this is maybe not the best idea, and at that same moment, Harmony's fingers, like a saving grace, slide between your jaws, yanking them open cartoonishly, just long enough for Edward Freakbell to kind of inch back out of your mouth. And both of you are just kind of looking at this thing again. It's like holding a little UFO in your hands, with the top of it almost like a display screen. You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna try to bite his fingers off.
We can do strength versus strength, bro. We can both do a strength check.
Gumbara,
as
you go to do that, as you go to close your jaws around it, Edward Freakbell in this silvery UFO state just slips out of your hands. Like you're holding him up in the air and he just floats, just slips out of your hands and kind of levitates around a bit. Just around the two of you as you're having this interaction. You're now more focused on eating Harmony's fingers. Alice, for those of you still listening, Mort Vasta and Celine not being involved in this.
I was listening the whole time.
No. You two not being involved in this altercation can hear not Gumbara and Harmony because they're too busy fighting over their fingers. She says, this thing, it's like I don't know, Book of Holding of some kind. I don't know, to be honest. It's kind of like the way she's describing is like somebody trying to describe how a refrigerator works. She doesn't quite know, but she's like, I don't know. You put spells in it. It shoots spells out of it. I don't know. It's supposed to keep you safe somehow. I've got no idea. Like I said, this isn't really what I do. Edward Freakbell's just kind of whizzing around all of you, kind of cutting through your heads, looking very, very happy, very chipper to be in this new form.
I heard Book of Spells. Let me see. Gimme. I want it now.
You kind of grab him out of the air. He almost lifts you off your feet a little bit, but you like grab him out of the air. What do you do?
Where the page is at? Where the page is at? I'm like,
There's no pages. It's just. Are you holding the UFO looking for pages?
Like I'm holding it like you would hold a plate on both ends, just looking for any signs of writing or spells, bro.
You're turning it. You're turning it over. You're looking.
Yeah,
there's nothing. As you turn it towards the screen, you see like. I didn't even plan to have this. This is actually perfect. As you turn the screen towards you, you see a face kind of appear in the screen.
Yeah,
just kind of looking at you. It's not so much. There's no mouth. There's no nose. It's just like two big eyes, almost just like the like crab eyes that were looking at you when Edward Freakbell was, a crab. It's just kind of like, just kind of peering at you through the screen.
What is that fan, bro?
What saying? What?
What is that fan, bro? What is that in your hand?
Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this.
What the fuck is that?
It's crazy that some of y'all are just seeing this. I've been holding this up in calls for months, but y'all never look at the camera.
You're lying.
I'm not.
That's a lie. There's no way you've had that.
He stand at me like that, twin?
Yeah, bro.
That's funny.
Is it like an 8-ball situation then?
Yeah, it is. It is kind of like an 8-ball situation. Like his eyes just sort of like zoop up to the front and then disappear back into the abyss of the little UFO shaped thing. But as you're looking at that, Alice is still going on. She says, "Listen, the library sent me out here on a simple recon run. Not that it matters, but I don't even technically have jurisdiction here. You guys are hilarious. You don't seem too mean, and that one's pretty nice." So she's kind of gesturing at Celine. She's like, so I'm gonna let it slide, right? I overheard the Simians saying that you guys were lost. I can get you home records out of these poor frog people's hair. I'll send you back to Oa. That's where you said you were, right?
Right after they say the Simian, I'm gonna put like 2 middle fingers up.
Alice looks at you a bit confused.
Isn't there like a little...
As she was clearly gesturing at the monkey.
Yeah, buddy, let's get you home. You need something to eat.
Gumbara's gonna pounce at you.
I'll also say this, Gumbara. She's very clearly also human and the same species as you. It's noticeable. I mean, with all the people you meet, you can kind of tell people apart in this world. She's pretty clearly she's a human. You can look at her ears. Ears are an easy way to tell. Even
make
Don
her
Peter's
not
got a little
racist.
bit of a point. Huh?
That doesn't make her not racist.
All right. How does that? That's real. That's real. Anyways, you also you got. Anyways. Oh, actually, yeah, Gumbara, as you're holding up the middle fingers, Alice looks at you, she said, and hey, summoner to summoner, most spell slingers and outlaws alike don't really appreciate such bad manners. Unless you're a real fan of those fireballs, maybe try asking someone's name before gunning for the kill.
Ooh.
I'm not a fucking spell slinger, you nerd!
You gotta say that, Kim. We say that, but like, imagine like because I'm still holding you, bro. I'm sorry.
Spellslinger is kind of offensive term for sorceress. That's kind of offensive.
As
Hey,
this is all being said,
Alice
like,
Erler is not mine.
Alice like flicks her finger again, a little like prestidigitation, and puts like shrunk down Gambara in a little cowboy suit. You see like a cowboy suit fly from somewhere in the bag and just like magically poof on his body.
What the fuck?
And you're dressed up like a little cowboy, like you're like
Woody.
Woody.
Says she likes to tweet.
Woody.
What the fuck?
So
You're freaking out just like him, bro. You like
and
that you told Murphy was a toy.
as she's saying this, you know, everybody's getting their laughs in and stuff. Gulp and Gartrid, you hear them kind of run up, have a bit of a convo with Alice. Their words like booming and deafening from outside of the bag, and you hear him like peer over. You see him peer over into the bag. Oh, did we lose Lean? Oh, I don't know. I can't even see the chat right now. This shit is hilarious.
You probably still hear us.
Wait, was that Lean?
No, that was me. He could probably still hear us.
Oh, I saw his thing light up green. I thought he was talking. Anyways, before, you know, Alice, like, does anything else, Gartrid and Gulp, you know, they kind of run up. Oh, dang it. Wait. Lean's... Okay. So Lean's back. Got a Baja Blast? Let me get a sip. Anyways, Gulp and Gartrid, they come up to the bag and they peer in. And they're like, oh, well, she's not... well, Gartrid more specifically, she's like, oh, well, they're not out of our hair yet. Looking down at Morvasta and Celine, she's like, you all still, you owe us ridiculous repayment for the damages you did to our tavern. We live here. The walls, the floor, the Galloping Goblin, too. You blew it to smithereens. They told me that was you.
What damage? I really don't remember.
You did that? I did that?
Yeah, you told me to.
The Galloping Goblin.
Oh, y'all mean that little raggedy ass shot y'all used to try and mug us? Yeah, that murder mobile on wheels. Yeah, I blew that shit up.
Murder mobile on wheels.
Y'all heard that? He said he blew it up.
I'll have you know, it was a perfectly functioning food truck before you blew it up.
A food truck that y'all robbed people out of.
Who do we rob?
Look,
Who'd you see us rob?
I've had a lot of time to mull over our actions in however long we've been in this. I still fail to see. Oh, that's my fault. I'm simply defending myself. I thought it was a stand your ground state. You know,
This is not a free country, and you're in our woods.
Damn.
I'm not here by choice.
I mean, didn't y'all rob us
just
at one
happened to
point?
be
I feel
here.
like, you know, eye for an eye. Kind of bounces out.
I'm gonna need you to choose to pay up for these damages. Gulp is like holding a little slingshot, and he's got it like reeled back, like he's gonna pop you, but he's huge. This shit would probably nuke you if it hit you right now.
What the fuck, Gulp? I thought we was chill.
We did
He's
kind of
giggling a little bit. He be mischievous because his mom is pressing you, so he backing her up, bro.
Wait.
Wait.
Harmony still holding me like that?
I mean, y'all have been struggling. I don't know.
Legally, right?
Let me
We already
roll
paid you
and
back
kick
by
him in the
getting that.
nuts.
Legally, what laws? By what laws?
My law. The law of oh shit, what's that shit from Full Metal Alchemist? You know,
Equivalent exchange, bruh.
yeah, equivalent exchange. We accidentally blew up your shit, but we got rid of an ancient evil for you. Like, that is priceless.
Oh, no. Well, please
Facts.
understand, at least one of you looking over at Harmony is off the hook. But someone is going to have to fix our home.
I know why.
And as she's saying that, Gulp kind of like mushes her face a little bit and pushes her out of the way. Hold on.
Yeah, good.
I can't believe y'all let the Carveners forbidden fruit of stacks.
Oh, kind of push her out of the way. He's like,
no, he's part of the group. He's part of the
bro.
group. If we get punished, it's all punished situations.
As every hit the King Nasir emote, bro. Hit the.
Bruh. He pushes his mom over to the side and he's like, hey, listen, I don't really like all of you guys. He scowls a bit at Gumbara, but you did
flip
help
him
a
off
lot,
again.
and I know Sir Dollopin would, he'd really appreciate it. And as he says that, his eyes kind of gloss over. He looks a bit teary-eyed, like he's gonna cry.
Damn.
But then you notice a strange color start to seep from the sockets of his eyes. Not like a liquid on his face, but like a aura within the very sclera of his eyeballs, taking over all of the color, imbuing it with a glow and a haze, one that's deeply recognizable.
That's Possession 101. That's Possession 101.
I recognize that.
Which one of you got trapped inside the mind of the Feninar?
I did.
You recognize this color immediately, and your heart sings.
Damn.
Gulp's tongue, which is usually kind of it's a little fat in the front of his mouth, kind of blocks him from talking. It relaxes unnaturally. It rolls down out of his mouth. And for a split second, before the bag is yanked away from his face, peering from the inside of the bag into Gulp's, like, gullet, his frog gullet, because, you know, it's very enhanced because y'all are tiny in the bag in front of his face, you see a ghostly apparition, what looks like... Wait, hold on, I can't see the...
Nah, cliffhanger, Phil.
What looks like a beast you faced before, and a friend you didn't know for long. In this dreamlike state, you see both Sir Dollopin and what resembles the Feninar sort of phasing in and out of each other, as well as Gulp.
Are they soul bonding?
Suddenly, the bag is torn away from Gulp's face, and you hear the sounds of havoc being rampaged through the tavern. You hear Alice pipe up, "Whoa, hey! What's with the possessed shambling mound kid?" You remember, ever since the fight with the Feninar, Gulp has been using these vines to kind of move around, almost like Spider-Man, right? And you hear absolute destruction being wrought. You can hear coins slamming down. What you can only imagine is Robble. Oh, y'all, my Wi-Fi's flickering out. Hold on.
Oh.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see my lights go out?
No.
I didn't.
Nah, hold on, okay.
Coming to get you, bro.
Why
cool.
is he dead? He dead ass. He's here. I'm cooked. But anyways, you hear absolute havoc being rampaged around the tavern. And all you all kind of see is like Alice pulling out her like spell gun. And like she actually, so you all are in the bag. She pulls it out from in the bag. So she reaches her hand in, her massive hand, it doesn't shrink at all, flies past you all at deafening pace, grabs out the gun and yanks it out, and the bag slams shut behind her.
Damn, I was gonna ask, can I jump on the gun as she's pulling it out?
Do you all have anything you want to scream or shout? I hate to say this with Lean not in the room. Is there anything you want to say, scream, shout to anyone? To Gartrid, to Alice, to anybody before this bag closes?
What is it? I'm gonna like, can I like kick Harmony to like get him off of me?
Okay, you kick Harmony off of you, and then what?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell, just fucking get his ass! Kill him, kid!
Can I
Talking
add
about
another
golf?
funny little?
Get. Oh, brother. Harmony. Anybody else? Anything?
Can I scream to Gartrade?
See,
Yeah,
putting
you
two and
scream
two
to Gartrade.
together.
I'm coming for you.
See, little frog child is out there possessed. Do I want to fight a possessed frog kid? No, I'm gonna stay in the box. I mean the bag.
That shit with SpongeBob and Patrick really fried me, bro. Oh. I don't know if Lean heard any of what just happened. Lean, did you hear any of that?
No, I was heating my food up. I'm sorry.
What was the last thing you heard?
Last thing I heard was you were describing the person or entity at
Yeah. So
Celine
long story
saw.
short, that color on your face right now, that color glowing on your face, you saw an entity, an aura sort of forming out of that, coalescing out of that, out of that mist, that haze within Gulp. As I said, you all were in a dreamlike state, so it wasn't so much his mouth. It was like you were looking into his being, and you were seeing this within him. You saw Sir Dollopin, you saw the Feninar, and Gulp all fused into one. And then, as I said, you heard havoc and being rampaged around the tavern. You're hearing the sounds of like Robble and the coin mimics like fighting against him. It sounds like massive fists are being slammed. You all know that sound all too well now. I think Gumbara was calling out for them to kill Gulp. Harmony was saying,
No, I'm telling Gulp to kill Alice.
Kill Alice.
Oh,
Yes, bro.
I thought you were a geek that they were finally gonna get Gulp, bro.
No.
But nah. What was I saying? Harmony called out to Gartrid saying that he was gonna come and save her. And you all, inside the bag, begin to feel a rumbling. Hold on. Wait.
They don't spawn basilisk, bro. It's over for us. I don't like that.
I thought we could confirm that, bro.
I'm down to fight.
Man, whose soul did I eat then, bro? What the hell?
you did what?
What is this, man? This is not the rumbling that I want. Man, I wanted like something
don't think
cool.
you can
What
hear
does
that.
the rumbling sound like? I thought the rumbling sound for I thought the sound would be cool in Attack on
I
Titan.
really did all slip and fall.
What's this? There we go.
Been playing.
Man, nah, get this shit out of my ears, man. This ain't gonna work. Anyways,
Wait, if you play the sound effects, I can.
you if I play the sound effects, what? No, y'all don't get it. When he said that, when he left, my whole computer froze. I thought this nigga crashed my shit.
Bro, Gulp fucking your shit up right now, bro.
He is. He's running amok at the Tadpole Tavern right now, and it's just Alice there to fight him. But anyways, as the bag slams shut, you all sense a magical kind of shift take place within the bag. And where beneath you before was this, regular old map. Hold on. There is first waves of rushing water surrounding all of you, overtaking everything around you, but not getting anything wet. Around you, you see waves, streams, rivers, roiling tidal waves flying towards you at breakneck speeds. You feel within you all the force of a raging river, all the strength of a great typhoon.
Be a man.
And suddenly,
ow, make a man out of
Out of you.
He definitely was.
The ground beneath all of you slips away. The bag deteriorates. You all are falling out of the sky, thousands of feet higher than any of you have ever imagined yourselves being. You are damn near in the stratosphere, and you are flying towards the ground, not like you fell out of a plane, whatever that is, but more like someone took you in their hand and threw you at the pavement. They are trying to bounce you off the concrete right now.
God damn.
I got a little ender pearl in my inventory, bro. I'll just teleport to the ground. I don't know about y'all.
What do you all do? The books around you, the pages are flying off into the air, returning to their actual, what would be their size next to you, and just sort of disappearing in, into the mist, into the air, into the clouds, as you are falling out of the sky. What are y'all doing, man? Hello?
I'm listening.
I'm having my dogs catch me. Like
The dogs
I'm,
are also
like,
falling, so they're like grabbing onto you.
I'm more so like positioning themselves so that like I'll land on them. Like they're gonna cushion my my fall.
That's
Okay.
called
That's their job.
Anyone else? Morvasta, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to use my whip efficiency to swing onto some shit.
To swim where?
I'm gonna try to use my whip proficiency and like swing onto some shit before I fall.
Okay. Get ready to roll for that. Celine, go ahead.
Well, since I have Misty Step, I'm just gonna wait till I get 20 feet on the ground, or just teleport closer where the fall isn't of terminal velocity. Anyone's lucky to jump on the ride too.
Okay.
I think I'll have
So
to do
anyone
what
else
you
is
just
welcome to grab onto you to join in your Misty Step. Harmony, you said you want to roll to land on your feet. Is that still your decision? Oh, he's muted. Alright. I want all of you to roll. Whatever it is you're trying to do, roll for it.
The crazy decision.
Wait, let me ask you, Morvasta, do you still want to... Do you still want to roll to whip off of something, or do you want to go to Celine and try to...
You want the safe route?
He said he don't do no
Or do you
safe
want-
shit.
I'm kind of like, how niggas be posing in the middle of the air? I'm kind of like leaned back, kicked up, hands behind the head type shit.
So what'll it be? Ask
Question.
Yep.
So, are we high enough to where there's stuff we can grab onto, like, link connect to the box or something, or we like free falling from the sky type shit? Like, are there stuff that we can like grab?
No, y'all are straight free. There's nothing near you. Y'all aren't like at tree level or anything like that. You're falling out of the stratosphere. Like you are almost in space. It is cold. It is windy. The air almost hurts as it is passing by you. I don't know how you're not reaching terminal velocity and catching on fire as you're falling out of the sky right now.
Another question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I use my dragon's breath. Will it then apply force the other way to slow down like my falling? You know how
you could
like
try
Cyclops like the first episode of like the new X-Men show, he was like free falling. And he like used like his fucking like his beam to slow himself down.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. You want to try that?
It's either lean. This up to you. Should I land on my feet or try to use my dragon's breath to stop my?
Well, I mean, you're kind of still landing on your feet if you use the dragon's breath, so that's what I thought.
Dragon's breath would be way tougher.
Yeah, that'd be tougher than me just like tanking the fucking hit and just like poof, just landing.
I mean, I think it'd be cool regardless, but I'd definitely be more impressed with the fire breath. But that's just me.
I'm gonna do the fire breath then, bruh.
All right, everybody roll. Everybody roll and let me know.
What would I roll for that?
Honestly, I'm gonna say just roll Constitution, bro. And Kem, since you're landing on the dogs, you can roll.
Yeah.
I want you to roll for all three of you, and then tell me what the results of all of it were. And everybody just put your rolls in the chat. I'm weak, bro. You know what I missed most about D&D? Not most. I don't know if it's... No, it's up there. The gifts, bro. Everybody's the gifts during the sessions. This is the funniest shit, bro. Like,
I got a 5, a 3, and a 20.
Good
a
job,
5, a
Ken.
3, and a 20. Who got the 20?
I got a 12.
You gonna be like, yeah, it was Gumbara. Whole time it was the dog.
I just rolled 3. I didn't think about who had what.
Well, then I'm gonna say Gumbara got the 20. Then the dogs got the nothing. Them shits are about to get evaporated when they hit the ground.
Question. How wouldn't it be strength instead of constitution? Because I need strength to like land safely. Yeah.
Well, you're because it's more so constitution for tanking the hit. Like we said, strength isn't really for your health. It's about strength is like an output of force. Constitution is like an input of force. So I'm gonna say it's constitution. Huh?
I don't know.
Do I need to roll for Misty Step? Because I don't know if I need, like...
You gotta roll for your accuracy and hitting it at the right time.
Okay, but...
Because if you hit this shit, like, even a few seconds too late, boom!
I got a 12.
I'm weak off the... This nigga's coming down with fire like a jet engine. Celine's trying to, like instant teleport went right as she hits the ground.
Water bucket challenge.
Gumbara's like using the dogs to catch himself. And this nigga Mortvash is just waiting there with his whip, just trying to time this shit.
Wait. He's trying to hit the ground with the whip?
No. He's trying to catch something. Hopefully there's something to catch. and use it to swing. I'm imagining it like this. I'm imagining it like he goes towards the ground. He sends the whip out. The whip wraps onto, say, like a light pole. And then he has to thwip the whip to transfer the force of his body into the whip and swing him. And then he could just do like a front flip and land that shit. And it would like have the force. But he has to both find something to catch, see it, and catch it in time. I need everybody to report their rolls to me, bro.
I should still load in.
I got a 12. I got a 12.
You want me to roll again?
No. You already rolled. You're good, Kim. It was a 20, a 3, and a 2, right?
20, a 3, and a 5.
A 20, a 3, and a 5. Okay. So those dogs really didn't do anything. Gumbara's just about to tank this shit.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my fucking spell. This shit's actually ass. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's just not in.
I like this music for this, bro.
Oh.
This music is perfect for this right now.
Okay. No, I'm actually stupid. I tried to click on Misty Step in here to roll for it. Hold on. Is this... No, it doesn't roll the dice. Okay. I got a 19. Hello? What is he doing?
Okay, conductor.
I don't hear the music. It's like he's flailing his arms to nothing.
I got the perfect gift. Bro.
This is actually very funny. Do y'all have the sound on? What is he like doing the violin?
Do you have the Kenku bot turned up? Because it's playing music.
Oh no, I don't. In fact, it's just like he's. like really miming the hell out of this shit, bro.
I like how him and Ambi are doing this, and Lean is just staring at the camera.
Damn, everybody's camera is off for me. Hold on. Damn. Oh, Jay, if you didn't hear me, I did roll a 19. Damn, I was
I ain't
off
gonna lie, I
from
worked up a sweat doing that shit. I know conductors be tired. Like, I just know conductors go home with, like, they be wearing suits. It has to be cool down there on the stage. They have stage lights on them.
Yeah.
Being a conductor might actually be the hardest job ever, actually. Because I remember what those stage lights used to feel like, bro.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be... Where did Lean go?
I think his connection bugged out because
Oh,
before he was talking, it was a little buggy.
So, well, while we have this moment, let me know. Do y'all think you make it? Like, truth be told, with the 19 to 20, you got a 12.
I have a question.
What's the question?
Is this a saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, 18, 19, 20, 21. I got 22 then, because I got a +4 to my Constitution saving throws.
Okay. That's a 22,
Not that it
20. We got a 22, a 20, and you got a 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lean.
Oh wait, these are con saving throws?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, they got the dogs have +2, so that's a 7 and a 4.
Okay, 7, a 4, and a 20. I'm still only gonna pay attention to the 20.
I don't think that makes a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm so sorry for your dog's ankles, bro. They got 4.
they'll be fine. They're made of ink or shadow.
Harmony, what'd you
liquid.
get?
It's weird.
12.
You got okay, that's a 12. So, does Harmony think does he think is he making it?
I think he's worried that he released it a little early. And, like, his fucking throat's like giving out, like, I can't get going.
Wait,
it's like when you hit the, and he's kind of like he doesn't know if he can handle it, but he just
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous.
he's trying to get through it, bro. He's trying to get through it. That what is it, bro? The Muhas fucking
Muhas.
So let me tell you the situation, Mr. Mortvasta, before I proceed. Celine is going to try to teleport right as she hits the ground. She rolled a 22. Gambara is using his dogs to like cushion his fall. He rolled a 20. Harmony is using a flame breath to catch himself as he lands like a jet propulsion engine. He rolled a 12. And Mortvasta is trying to catch himself and whip his way to safety. What did Mortvasta roll?
I'm not gonna lie, Ambi's cooked.
No, yeah, I'm fucking done for, man. I'm taking 90 to 10 fucking fall damage, bro.
What was that? Lean, if you're talking, your mic cut out. What'd you say?
I live.
Yeah.
Before I left to update my Discord, I was gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I change my landing method?
Go for it. What do you want to do?
Can I open up my big ass trench coat and glide with the
On some
flying
Batman. On some
Batman.
shit.
Okay.
Out there on some like Moon Knight, Batman shit.
Fire.
And I like land behind Dandy.
That's a lot better than
Type shit. Roll
what
for
you
it,
said
roll
before.
Okay, I'm gonna roll in in Owl Bay. Alright, this shit better not hold me. You rolled a D20, right?
Yep. 1d20, and it's a Constitution saving throw. So if you buffs to Constitution saving throws, add that as well. It should say it in the saving throw section of your Google Doc. And if you can't find that, just Control F and search for saving throw.
Word.
Are we describing how we're landing too?
I already got it. I'm just waiting on Morvasta's roll results.
I got a +2 in Constitution.
Okay, so what'd you roll?
I got a 14 net.
That's a 16.
That's
All right.
like-
As you all
I
are
didn't make it.
plummeting towards the ground, it starts to actually come into view. What was before just an endless stretch of, plains, grassland, desert, an ocean off in the distance as far as the eye can see is now very clearly more similar to what you were, nearby previously. A forest, trees. As you get closer, you see swamp, a familiar swamp, maybe even the Tadpole Tavern. And as you are plummeting, you realize that you are about to land directly in the courtyard outside the building. Gumbara, you ready on top of your dog's Harmony. Your fire breath is expelling from your mighty, draconian, tiefling, I don't know, however you make the fire. I don't know what the mechanic is exactly.
Yeah. I got like next to my heart is like a fucking engine right under it that expels just gas and flames.
Yeah, it's like the hearth type shit. You got your heart and you got your hearth type shit. I like that. So you are expelling flames. Morvasta, actually, hold on, Celine, you are readying your Misty Step spell. You look towards your teammates, worrying that you should maybe save them, but you're sure that they can handle themselves, and you have to make sure that you get out alive. You don't have time to worry about what anyone else is doing. You need to save yourself before you hit the ground. There is nothing that can overpower simple physics. The gravity and G-forces you all are experiencing will turn your bodies into silly putty. And Morvasta, instinctively, as you are flying towards the ground, you don't even look. You focus on the world around you, readying your whip to lash out and save you like it has 1,000 times. You throw it out. You hear the crack as it hits the air in front of you. You wrap it around a small post at the top of the Tadpole Tavern. You can only hope that it's straddling some support beam, something that can hold your weight and keep you from slamming against the hard ground. All of you get closer, 50 feet, 40 feet, 30 feet. The whip tightens, you pull towards the building, the home of your new friends, the goblins, where beneath this building is a fight worse than any you have faced so far.
Damn.
You extend your cape trench coat as you fly forward, hoping to land on the ground safely. All of you hope to land on the ground safely. Gumbara, as you get close to the earth, your dogs realize they cannot tank this. How are they gonna fall 1,000 feet and then catch you? And instinctively, sharing, one mind between all of you, they coalesce together into an inky pool ready to catch you, cradle you in their darkness as you fly towards the ground. So to set the scene, Morvasta is getting ready to land here. Harmony is flying down, anchored only by fire. Celine has a spell ready, and Gumbara has nothing but a dark pit below his feet and prayers in his heart. Gumbara, any last words? Morvasta, Harmony, Celine, everyone?
No, I'm in this shit magnificently, bro. I'm too confident. I feel like I'm gonna die.
My last word is.
That's like while he's spitting fire, like.
You see my fucking tinkling tongue just like flick. I look at you while you're in the fucking sky.
I'm on that shit just like.
Just flying. Gambara. So no last words, Gambara. Have you anything to say?
Nope.
Nope. Fair enough.
I do have something to say, but mine's like internal monologue. I'm like psyching myself up.
Go for
like, it. If I fuck this up, I'm done. I'm gonna go out a loser who rolled a 1.
All the goblins are gonna see it, bro. They're gonna watch you do that shit.
They're gonna put this on Frock Talk. Bro.
On GobTube. On
GobTube.
Yes, bro.
What
they
did
clowning
you
you on GipGop, bro.
bro.
But actually, as you all go to hit the ground, suddenly, once again, there is no ground. Everyone please exit the old owlbear and go to the other owlbear. That said,
this anime opening ass sequence, bro. We just like them niggas in part 5, bro. Actually, hold on, bro.
Yo, where's the other game?
I gotta find that gift.
Hold on, I'll drop the link.
Okay.
Okay, I'll check.
I don't even know why this is on. I did not hit play on this. Here we go. It's the most recent link in the chat, in the D&D chat. You should have like a tavern outside of it. I think that's like a mead hall, actually.
That looked like a halfway house for mythical creatures. Like troubled mystical youth. I stole 30 grand. Now I'm here.
I need.
Sour cream on this. Why is there no sour cream? What the fuck?
Yeah, that was literally y'all, bro. That was literally y'all. You all notice as well. Shin was there through this whole thing. None of you really took notice until moments before hitting the ground. Shin's chilling. He seemed to be kind of enjoying on some Johnny Bravo shit. He was kind of like flexing up, posing a little bit while y'all were in the air. Once you got towards the ground, he looked entirely comfortable. He was ready. Almost like Harmony, if you had just straight hit the ground and eaten it, that would have been him. That was him. He was ready for it.
Okay.
Are we all, everybody good? Everybody on the new owlbear?
Yep.
Admit. Yep. There's 2 instances of Ambi here. Weird. It says you're in here twice. I don't know why. Here, let me assign these tokens.
Joined the other one last time, remember? I joined the other one here. I can... How about now? I just left the other tab.
Amorous, did you get the link?
Yeah, this old ass laptop is like kind of dying though, so.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like it's all I can see.
Yeah, I mean, well, oh, there we go. I was gonna say Kem's also streaming it, but there we go. Let me assign this to you. Harmony, as you descend towards the ground, wait, okay. We all good?
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally too big.
As you all descend towards the ground, again, there is no ground, and then suddenly, you are elsewhere. Somewhere entirely new. Somewhere familiar. Hold on, alright. The sound design is very important here. If you can't hear Kenku, please turn Kenku on. Immediately, the first thing you recognize is a deafening sound, a familiar sound, a unforgettable, unmistakable pitter-patter. It is booming. All around you, rain falls. You can't see it on the battle map because they didn't have a rain version. But anyways, all around you, rain falls. Harmony, the fire expelling from your mouth flickers as droplets fall through it, extinguishing it. And you land safely on what, seems to be just like a bridge of some sort. It is gray, it is muggy, it is dark, and there are guards on the nearby parapet, just kind of standing there, just kind of watching you.
What the fuck is a parapet?
It's like a rafter kind of thing, like it's up above, hold on.
Oh, okay, I know something. Okay, I understand.
Like on top of a building, you got kind of like the ramparts and shit. They're looking down at you, bro. Okay, that's fine. This will do. This will do. It's a bunch of these niggas. You see them up on top of the guard tower.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
They see you just sort of appear in the air and then glide down to the ground. As you're doing this, Morvasta, you as well, just sort of appear in this town. You're still gliding through the air. Can you see yourself on the map?
My computer is slow and is lagging.
Oh.
I don't think I can. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can handle having 2 tabs.
Ooh. Okay, well, just tune into, close the Albert tab and just tune into Chem stream in the Discord. And Chem, just zoom out a little bit.
Okay.
Link, can you see Chem stream? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Morvasta, you can kind of see yourself here. As you are flying, gliding now, you find yourself mid-air over this water, over a river.
Big ass moon.
Yeah. Celine, what direction did you teleport yourself in?
Like, I just kind of like simulate what literally interpret into the ground is just like a quick. If we're falling in a vertical, I'm so sorry. I'm so high. I can't explain.
Good. Hey, bro, real. What is the Doctor Strange portal trajectory of this right now?
Honestly, I can't even think of one, bro. You can be like it's just to the ground.
Right. As you are lowering towards this,
Wait. I think I got one. Mm-hmm. My bad. Think about it like in Portal. You go through one portal, I'm going down, and then I come out the other way. So it's like a propulsion thing, and I land back.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, then you come flying up out of like where the ground would be into the air, also over this river. I'm very glad I had you all coming out here, because flying at that speed just up would probably still result in injury. You go right back into the sky, bro.
I do like a double back axle flip into the water type shit.
Type shit. On some small shit. Actually, what outfit do you have on right now? What outfit does Celine have on entering this this city, this watery locale?
Damn, I have an outfit in mind that I was sketching up, but I can't necessarily describe it because it's a little too late. So let's just assume for right now it's the little cowboy fit. Retcon any other outfit besides that one.
Word. Oh lord, hold on. I gotta mute this Discord that I'm in so that it.
What the hell?
They're in there talking about buying ketamine in GTA.
Bro, what is the fucking Discord server doing, bro?
I'm in a lot of Discord servers, please understand. That one is with some white individuals I know. I would never do ketamine. Chat, don't do ketamine. It's a horse tranquilizer, and doing too much of it will cause little crystals to start to develop in your bladder, and they cut like the insides of your bladder open. Anyways. Gumbar, the dark portal that opens up beneath you, you fly down towards it, but then the ground disappears, and you just kind of land on the ground. How were you like aiming towards the ground? You were just like feet out, ass first. Like what's that looking like?
Kind of landing like on my back, because originally I was trying to land like on the dog, so like yeah, I kind of just like fell like on my back.
Okay, laying on your. So you hit the ground, and it's almost just like you kind of like fell out of bed, like you just sort of poof onto the ground. And Harmony. All that fire, as I said, does get the attention of some nearby guards. They are all looking at you. Massive ballistas are pointed across the bridge in your direction. They're not aimed at you, but they're all looking at you. So I want to ask you first, what do you do? Like, you're the most still in control of your, like, faculties. You are controlling yourself as you go to the ground. You got all this fire coming out. Rain is pouring down. There's kind of the sounds of the hustle and bustle of a busy city. One of the guards yells out to you, says, "Oi! Oi! What are you doing in Oa? You know we don't allow that kind of thing here. Tiefling, lizard, whatever you are, stop at once."
Ooh, racism.
I got you, boss man. I'm sorry. I just fell from the sky. I was trying to make like a huge dent on this beautiful structured bridge, by the way. Whoever built this, amazing architectural work, I must say. I was trying to land safely. It is quite nice. I won't do it again. My apologies. You have very nice hair. Very nice.
All right. We understand. We get it. He's kind of like elbowing the guys around him, like, oh gosh, like really, you know, what's this guy? This guy's, you know, he's really kissing up. He's like, yeah, as you were. You kind of hear him mutter, like he's like poking his friend. He's like, what the fuck is up with that guy? And Harmon, you turn over to see all of your or two of your party mates just sort of in the river.
Yeah, y'all need some help down there or what? I mean, nah. I can.
Y'all are in the river. What are y'all are, you know, going ashore or whatever. Morvasta and Celine kind of come up on the shore, but you all look around and you notice, where is Shin? Where's Shin? Nobody sees him. He's not around. Any immediate thoughts?
No.
I'm not gonna say the guy died on impact, but he might have died on impact. Rest in peace. God save your soul. All that shit, bro. I'd say as I remember.
Hell no.
No. Hold on.
More, do you have like any like conjuring items that like fan water off of you or something, bro? Like a blow dryer.
Let me see. I rustle around in my crossbody bag of knickknacks, and I rustle through my pockets, and I say, the only thing I have in my pockets are these cards I got in that purse, and you can't use these to dry off.
Nigga kept his Pokemon cards. I'm weak.
Wait.
So, cards.
So Mort and Selena are in the river, right?
Yes, they're both in the river. You guys are on the bridge. The guards are kind of watching you.
I thought we were on shore.
Oh yeah, y'all are. They're on shore, kind of like just off the river. I mean, you can see on the map they're kind of in that like wooded area. Y'all are still up on the bridge.
See, I would cast a spell to like, you know, it's like a little wind gust one I picked up like a couple towns over before I came to that bar you robbed.
That kind,
but like
that's fine. Just like a magical breeze kind of starts drying y'all off a little bit.
Magical breeze. It was Monkey B Dragon, bro. He was looking for
Monkey B Dragon. The B stands for breeze. He's awaiting the breeze, bro. Looking east, awaiting the breeze.
Oh nah, that's funny as
but nah, which one of you has the highest passive perception? Does anybody know?
Passive perception?
I'm gonna assume that it would be Harmony.
Not me. I
don't know.
Mine is 16.
Harmony, what's yours? Do you know your passive perception?
Yeah, mine's is pretty high. Mine's is high. I mean,
oh lord.
Jeremy?
Do you know what it is? Maybe? Yeah.
It's 14. It's 14.
Oh, okay, so it'd be Gambara then. Gambara, kind of having landed on the bridge, you know, it's got like some, it's got sides you can kind of see through. Looking off to your right, everybody else is kind of on your left. The guards are in front of you, but looking off to your right, I don't know if you can see it on the map. Gambara, can you see it on the map? On your stream, you may need to zoom out or move to the right a little bit.
Shin?
You see Shin, kind of hiding down in some bushes. He looks very scared, like more noticeably than any time since you've met him. And he is like down in the bushes on some, I don't even know a character to reference there. Like he's just like ducking down, like looking around, like, oh, is anybody, you know, like anybody, like somebody's looking for him.
I see. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of zoned out a little bit, but I've been listening. I just didn't.
Good. Not much has happened.
Do anything. Okay, yeah, that's why. What is it?
Yeah.
Now that I'm, what is it? What's the word? I've realized I'm out of the bag now, and I've landed. I'm going up to Harmony, and I'm like,
the fuck?
I'm gonna get up in his face, like, and I'm gonna poke him, like, what is it, like, you know how like you talk to somebody, like you're mad at somebody, and you like poke their chest while you're talking to them, right? Yeah. I mean, like, don't you ever put your frog fucking fingers in my face ever fucking again, you hear me?
First off, little man, don't you dare talk to me like that. Second,
I'm not little, we're the same height.
You could have just said, yo, bro, that was weird. Don't do it again. Respect me, bro. I got some more flame breath in me, bro. That's all I gotta say.
You don't. No, you don't.
That's all I gotta say.
You get breath weapon once a short rest, bro.
Why did he just honestly crazy?
Are we breaking meta?
It's a minus one. Minus one.
Minus one.
Minus one.
What is it? I've dealt with your time before. I think I don't know about you, lizard lips.
+1. +1.
This is fucking crazy.
Racism.
That's what I'm saying, more. I didn't know we was racist in the group, bro. I thought we were all
+1.
He has to really, like, look over all the way to the bridge. Like, that's not okay. Like, we heard that shit.
Like, I got like a little magic, like, conjure telescope just looking at this shit, bro.
Yeah,
like, this shit's insane.
You have like a telescope, and I'm just really good at like lip reading. I was like, that's fucked up.
That
It was
is
just-
fucked up.
After that, I'm gonna say, anyway.
I'm just like, get the fuck out my way, nigga.
He just dismisses
Get
it.
my way, bro.
See,
I
me,
don't got time for that. I don't got time for that ignorant shit.
Mm.
I gotta like keep myself like clean and like pure. Type shit.
Type shit.
that's like the most mature shit I've seen him do the whole time I was with him. And I don't know if I'll ever see that again.
What is it? After that, I'm diving into the river and I'm trying to catch one of those fish.
You're trying to catch the fish.
Yes.
As you do that, all of you notice the guards, like, again, kind of like staring at you having jumped off the bridge. Like, they're starting to look a little perturbed now. They're very clearly, like, leaning over, looking to see if they need to get a drowned person out the river or, like, what just happened. At the same time, Shin is ducking these guards hard. At this point, Harvey, you can see it. Celine and Mort, you guys aren't really, like, at a place where you can see where Shin is, but y'all can see Shin ducking and dodging to get away from these guards. He does not want to be seen, and it's working too. He's fast. Harmony, any
My
thoughts, any
river's too,
comments
like,
as you see
licking
this?
that, bro.
Can I go up to the guards, like distract them, so we can like kind of like
Ooh.
sneak away?
Okay, go for it. Roll for persuasion. What are you gonna do?
Like, okay, I'm walking. Yo, guys, so like where we're at, you know, like what's there fun to do around here? As you can tell, I'm new. I just tried this guy. You know, I don't even know what some of y'all favorite things to do here. What are we, what are we doing here? You know, where even are we? That's like.
Yeah. I mean, you guys look pretty new. I wasn't too sure where you guys came from. I didn't see you walking up. We're pretty attentive guards here. You know, we don't really play around. So, yeah, I don't know where you came from, but if you're from out of town, I mean, from out of these lands, we get a lot of out of towners here in Oa. Oh man, gosh, that's such a hard question to answer. Actually, well, if you need an inn, you need somewhere to stay for the night. There's the Blue Ribbon right down the street from here. You know, it's just off to the east. You know, a little northeast that way, and then kind of heading towards the south. You know, of course, there's lots of great taverns, you know, down by the docks. The dock district is great. Obviously, that, you know, it's where most people in town spend a lot of their time. We've got the bathhouses, of course, off to the, what would that be? That'd be east, direct east. If you go straight east, the guard is kind of pointing behind him. You go straight east, you'll get to the bathhouses. And then, what is it? Hold on. I gotta make sure I got this, I get this right, because I don't want to mislead y'all. This would be...
Look at my DM, dog. We're done for.
And Miss Monopoly's estate is what that would be west. You know, to the west of here is Miss Monopoly's estate. Her one of her sons actually runs one of the taverns. What is it? The Drunken Oak. The Drunken Oak should be just west of here, down in the docks district.
Cool. You'll still have to roll.
What is that? Roll to see if this conversation was distracting enough that none of the three guards saw Shin scooting off into the bushes.
Alright, let's see. Oh my fucking god. I got a 9, bro.
You got a 9? Oof. I will, since I didn't do an inspiration question, and that was fairly solid roleplay, that was a perfect question to ask. The conversation doesn't captivate all three of the guards. However, the other two guards are actually distracted from noticing Shin's exit as a figure kind of approaches all of them. Hold on. How do I, damn it? Select all three of these and shrink them.
Okay, Lane. Singer, okay.
Man, I love Dream Girls. That movie's so fucking good.
No, ridiculous.
Dream Girls?
Yeah, with I forgot. She's like the girl who played Effie, and like Jennifer Hudson. That's what it is.
You said Scream Girls?
Hell yeah.
Hold on, why does that sound so familiar?
I thought I was under the assumption it was like a staple black movie. I grew up watching that shit.
No, you're probably right. I don't think I've watched it. I've heard about it.
Oh,
See, I'm getting it mixed up with. I'm getting it mixed up with Scream Queens.
Oh.
So,
See,
Harmony.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
As you're having this conversation with these guards, the one is still talking to you, but the other two that would have been looking out for Shin. Right at first, they were kind of looking at what Gambara down in the water trying to grab these fish. But then it appears that their attention was sort of distracted by somebody else. If you kind of take a look back behind them, you can see them talking to someone. You can only take it that it must be, their superior or a friend of some kind. They seem very cheerful, very joyous. The guy seems really chill. That's kind of the only thing you can ascertain about him from this distance. But it does look like he's a bird man of some kind. You kind of reach back into your knowledge, your travels, having been to many places, and you do realize that that guy would. Hold on. Why is my shit tweaking? There we go. You notice it has to be some kind of owlin or arakakra, maybe like a really tall kenku, but it looks like kind of a cross between a penguin and a toucan. Kind of like a what do they call those little birds? Like a puffin, kind of like that.
Yeah,
but man size, and he's kind of chatting it up with me. Seems really chill. Can you see him? Can you guys see him on the map there?
I'm sorry, is that a Club Penguin?
Gumbar, can you zoom in there to the roof? And he's kind of chilling out there.
Jay, make him do the little dance, bro.
I can't. I'm so sorry. If I could get a GIF version of him that would do the little dance up there, I would have gotten it. I kid you not. But I can't. Owlbear won't let me put GIFs on the screen. I wish it did. But anyways, you can just tell that he exudes a super chill aura, bro. He's doing the dance. That said, as he's kind of distracting these other two guards, he's talking with them. He glances over at you, and he shoots you this look, again, very chill, but like, a little like, who are you? I've never seen you around here before. But he doesn't say anything to you because you're in the middle of the conversation with the other guard. But in this time, Shin has completely submerged himself in the foliage. That man's gone. Oh hell, hold on. Why is my whole screen highlighted now? What did I do? Why is my whole screen blue? Oh, there we go.
Why are you
Sorry,
blue?
chat. Yeah, it made my whole screen blue for a couple seconds.
Lean on Minecraft.
But that said, all of you are now kind of in the town, so to speak. Is it? Let me ask this quickly to kind of speed this up here. Is anybody gonna fish Gumbar out of the river? You're still on what?
I'm still on the outside of the wall.
Have
yes,
I got
over on that side?
Have I caught a fish yet?
You can roll for it. While you roll for it, roll to see if you catch a fish. Harmony, having just gotten those directions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to the east is the bathhouse. To the north is the inn. To the west is going to be the
Hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on.
Okay. I love a note taker. I love a player that takes notes. That's a
nice try, nigga. You can't reverse psychology me into being a good player.
I'm not trying to reverse psychology anybody.
No, I know your tactics. I know your DM mind control. DM's nobody mind control, bro.
To the east is the bathhouse. Hey, thank you for the follow. Who is that? Youth Boy 576.
Youth Boy. I like that. I fuck with that. Also, Gumbar, are you trying to fish him out the water, or should I like?
Oh, thank you, Youth Boy. Appreciate that.
I say Gumbar. I mean more about so.
What?
I said you trying to fish the little man out, like the little quote unquote simian out the water.
I'm helping him out the water.
I said, did you want to? I mean, he's just in there.
Hey, Jaden, I got a question.
Right?
It looks a little busy. I don't know. I don't
Would
wanna-
catching a fish be a survival check?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Okay,
saw how
in that-
delusional he
in
was
that
acting
case,
in like 20 minutes.
I
ago.
got a what is it? I got a 13.
Probably good now.
I'm just afraid he
You
might
get like
drown
a-
himself.
You got like a. Actually, hold on. Before I tell you what you got, so to your east is the bathhouse.
It's the best house. Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. I don't know why I did it like this. Actually, no, I do remember why I did it like this. Okay. To the east is the bathhouse. To your south would just be like straight docks.
Mm-hmm.
To the west is the dock district where he said there were lots of like taverns and stuff like that. Shops, you know, that's like your main, like that's like your downtown. That's your main district.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the north is the inn.
Heard you.
Which direction does Harmony want to go?
Honestly, I'm wet. I'm hungry. I'm a little scared.
Wait, why?
I
Oh,
wanna
from the
go.
rain, yeah.
I want to go to the shop, to the dock district. I
The
want.
dock district.
I want to get some food. I want to get somewhere warm. Okay.
Okay. Not railroading at all, but just a clarification. I mean, there would be taverns in the shop district. If you're looking for somewhere warm and a meal to kind of rest up, that would be more like an inn.
that is true. It's an inn, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
The
I'm
taverns
going
are more
north.
for drinking and shit.
Mine's going north. Okay. I'm going up
Okay.
north.
Well, I'll say this then. You sort of gesture out to your party, kind of like, come on. Because you are still on the paved road.
Yeah.
You start walking in the direction that the guards told you, right?
Also,
I don't
can
know. Hmm?
Sorry, but after Kim gets, if he can get a fish, can I take him out of the water? Because he's just. I'm trying to make sure my little bro's okay. You know what I mean?
I can
Yeah,
fucking
use-
swim.
I'm gonna use my little ring to like.
Oh, the mimic ring to like
tongue. Yeah.
and pull him out.
Fucking-
You walk around here, right? I don't know if you can see the owlbear, but you walk around, and by the time you get down here, Gambara's kind of gotten the fish and he's moved towards the shore, and then you just use the mimic ring, kind of pull him up onto shore. Gambara, I presume, says that he can swim on his own. Gambara, do you even like cook the fish, or you just what are you doing with this fish, man?
Nah, I'm eating it.
So y'all
I can
are all
help you
on
cook it,
raw?
bro. I can help you cook it, bro.
You just eat it raw?
I can
As
cook
you-
it for you,
As
bro.
you pull him in
eat the
with the
fish
mimic
raw,
ring,
then
you
you
kind of
eat
like and burn it a little bit with the fire. Just give it a little
Banger.
quick cook, because it looks like Gambara's gonna tear into it completely raw. That shit would make him sick. There's no way in hell. Just eat a random fish out the river. But anyways, as you all are moving, oh no, hold on, that was an accident. As you all are moving north towards where the guards told you the tavern was, you come upon what look like huge, great gates. There is what appears to be some kind of festival, or not a festival, a very active market. It's right on the banks of the river. There are boats coming up, kind of not docks exactly, but just sort of a shore where people are pulling up with their boats and selling their wares.
We got dirty
You
docks.
see? Hold on. Where's the music at?
Oh wow.
Here we go. The rain's still pouring down. You all are in this wide open space. As I said, tents selling wares, different people bustling, selling cows and goats and pigs and different things like that. Surely people coming from farms and local towns, neighboring towns, kind of sell their wares. And in the mess of all of this, I guess, what are you all doing? Are you going up to any stalls? Anybody trying to buy anything? Do you guys have any money? Like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? You're in this
Our
city,
money
you're
was
in-
stolen,
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
Well,
shit, bro.
what are y'all doing?
I'm just gonna
with that?
I'm gonna try and persuade my way into getting free shit.
Oh, okay. So who are you going up to? What are you trying to persuade them out of?
Couple poor beggar, like, a nice place of food at least, bro. Definitely going over. Actually, Celine likes making. Is there any like baked goods like stall
Let me
or
look. Let me
raw
zoom in. There is like, it is mostly like meats, your fish and stuff like that. But they're like vegetables, and there's maybe like a baker stall like over like real close to the city wall. There's like a baker stall over here.
Okay.
Skyrim sweet rolls.
While you're doing that, well, actually, how are you gonna try to persuade them?
Damn. I'm like, please. Okay. We going at the angle of poor, distressed, lost woman. I just fell out the sky. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but like, I haven't eaten in. Damn, how long were in that bag? 3, like 3 months. 3 months. Let's say it was like 3 months. Can I get some of this uh this food right here? I said I'm like slowly sliding the.
They just kind of look at you a little crazy. They're like, ma'am, no. I think I and every other vendor at this market have been waiting months to sell this stuff for money. If you're looking for charity, if you're looking for charity, maybe go to the Cistern Chapel. But other than that, we don't have anything for you.
How about this? How about trade? I do magics and stuff. It's like a little fake, like construct confetti coming out of my hands and shit, like some parlor tricks. I can heal. I can yeah, I can do other stuff too. How about trade? Do you need anything?
I walk up behind Celine. I walk up behind Celine in front of the vendor. I say, I can attest to her healing properties. Look at me, I'm the picture of health. And then like it zooms in, like when SpongeBob gets all and I'm sick and my teeth are falling out.
Do not. That man is old and decrepit, and I don't know him.
The woman running the stand, like her, the second she sees Morvosta walk into view, she like grabs her chest like she's scared, and she like faints like a medieval woman would, and the bread kind of rolls out of her hand onto the counter.
I look back at.
I look back at zoom in.
Yes, bro.
I look back at.
Wait. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You look back and what?
I look back at Lean like Megamind did to Minion when he kept fucking up his song.
I hear one of these.
Fucking up my whole operation.
Hold it.
I got you this fucking dessert, didn't I?
No, you fucking had. She's fucking fainted. You know what? See,
it's like a little semla. Them shits Big Mama's eating, bro. She got like a little semla.
Yeah, I'm sweet. If you don't want it, then I'll take it. There's no skin off my back.
Morden got himself a semla.
Wait, they actually gave him food? I didn't hear that part.
She dropped it. She fainted and she dropped it on the counter.
Oh, well, I mean, she dropped some. I guess it's a win. Do you want to break this in half? I guess you did contribute to that, even though you scared her after that.
Some crooks, bro.
I reach behind me. I pull out a knife like that one video of O.J. Simpson, and he goes, oh. And I go, and right before I go in, I say Twinsies, and I cut it instead of stabbing Amorous.
As you're doing this, you see two people in robes kind of walking past each other. They look hurried, and you hear them kind of discussing something about a union, something about rights to their labor and things of that nature. And they kind of hurry past you. You don't even really have time to stop them, but you just kind of hear it out of your periphery. And they are walking, what would that be, east?
Those guys over there, they were kind of they're not busty. Oh, I need to go to church. My mind is oh Lord.
Are you okay, Mort? Like,
we're in a bustle. They're very hurried, heading eastwards. Something about a union. Credit union, workers union, union of marriage, something.
That said, so you're with Celine. Are all of you kind of together still at this market? Harmony, what are you doing at the market? Gambara, what are you doing at the market?
If I recall correctly, we never actually got paid by the goblins, right?
Yeah, no, they didn't have any gold for you. They fed you.
And our gold was stolen at the beginning of the campaign, so we don't actually have any money at all.
Yeah, you do have some items that you got from the fight.
Man.
What else? I mean, what else do y'all have? What y'all got? You got Edward Freakbell. He's still in his little alien form, kind of floating around.
Let's not sell Edward. Let's not sell that. Can I? If you're not done talking, you're not talking, come on. You know.
I was not.
Go ahead.
All right. I will. I'm not gonna go up to the stand myself. For food, I'm gonna go up to maybe not bread, but just like a street food, like a vendor. Right, something like a meat skewers or something like that, right?
Right.
I'm not gonna go up to it myself. Still, I'm gonna hide around the corner. I'm gonna summon Ed, the white dog, and I'm gonna have him walk up to I'm gonna have him go up to the stand and pretty much just sit there and beg for something.
One of the dogs.
Yeah.
No. Oh, my camera's on.
Can you roll for persuasion for the dogs?
All right.
Okay, and while you do that,
give me a second. All right, persuasion. That is charisma, right?
Okay, and Harmony, what are you doing? Kind of here while he rolls that.
I'm gonna be walking around and shit, boom, just looking around. Is there anybody selling like armor or weapons? It's honestly gauntlets or something.
Do you ask anybody? You walk up, you ask, you're kind of asking around.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the person right here. Hey, do you know if anybody over here sells weapons, armors, or honestly gauntlets? I'm a really huge fan of those. Also, I like your rares. They look pretty nice.
This guy just kind of being a little humble vegetable salesman. He's just kind of looking at you nah, we don't have any weapons. But I'm not even really from here. I'm just here for the market today. I think there might be probably a weapons armor shop out in would that be west of here or back across the bridge? I think towards the what is it, the dock district. They might have some armories or something like that. So is that? Well, let me ask you, Harmony. Is that? Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
No. You go ahead.
Is that something Harmony wants to go do?
Yeah, honestly,
you all have free will. Listen, I will tell you that much. You're all in a city. You have free will. Do as you please. You don't have the ability to communicate with each other over long distances. So you don't. I imagine you don't want to lose each other, but yeah.
Where is the produce section?
That'd be back towards the middle, kind of where Harmony is now.
Do you know what time it is in the world? The sunset.
It is. It's midday right now. It's rainy. Okay. It's very gray. But it's midday right now.
I'm gonna ask.
Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead.
I was saying the dog got 11.
Okay. He. Wait. What was he grabbing for?
He wasn't grabbing for anything. He was just
begging.
How dogs just beg for food.
Yeah, they bring you. The person kind of brings him like a nice. What do they bring him? They bring him a big. It's a hunk of meat. It's meat on the bone, but it's way more bone than meat. So it's really nice for a dog that just wants a bone. And there's a little bit of meat that you can kind of pull off of it is raw, but yeah, that's what they give him.
Yeah, close enough.
You can take that and you can take the fish and you can bite them together like Remy from Ratatouille. That's all you
Yeah,
get.
I'll take the meat off the bone, and I'll just give him the bone.
All right, so as you all do this, kind of all of you having had your moment here at the market, kind of as you're leaving, still headed towards the inn. Hold on. Okay. You hear some like what do they call that? Call that like the town criers or whatever, and they're calling out. What is it? It'd be like show today at the bathhouse. Show today at the bathhouse.
Oh yeah, I was already planning to go there.
They're calling out different events that are taking place. What do they say? They would say, yeah, it would just be like show today at the bathhouse. It's kind of for the festival. They're shouting about a festival that's going on. That it seems like that's why there's so many people. Everything's so bustling. The market is looking nice. It is rainy, however, so people's mood is a bit dismal. But no one really seems fazed by it. Everyone seems quite happy to keep going about their day. That said, in short order, you all do make it to the inn. Hold on, so I gotta kind of move you around here. Actually, sorry, one more thing. As you all are there, you do overhear some people talking about a boxing event that is taking place somewhere in town.
A boxing event.
Quite sure where. You don't hear where, but you do hear them talking about some promising fighters that'll be there today. They want to get there in time so they don't miss it. But you all
more. We should like sign up together type shit. Also like Barnacle Man, like. No, Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy type shit, bro. I tag you in, you start going crazy. If you lose, tag me back in. Like grappling niggas and shit. Got the niggas in like crazy like arm bars. Got niggas in chokeholds.
And let me say this actually. Hold on, Gumbar, you were in this
like
town previously, right? Wait, what'd you say, Gumbar?
So what are you gonna do if one of them's like a jaguar person though?
I want that nigga in a crazy Brazilian armbar. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna treat that nigga how people treat Siberian tigers, bro.
Crazy armbar. So, can you all see the inn on the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else, Kem, Aline, Ambi. I want you all to be present.
I'm gonna answer for everyone else and say yes.
Arriving here, you find yourselves at the, what is this? This is the Blue Ribbon Inn. At the front, actually, in this perfect time, the perfect opportunity. Hold on. At the front of the inn, kind of coming in. Wait, so who goes into the inn first? Let me ask y'all that.
Me.
Okay, so Celine enters first. Gambara, following behind the rest of the party, kind of more focused on your food. You start to realize you actually, in your time staying in this town previously, you stayed at the Blue Ribbon Inn. It was an exceptional place. It is an amazing stay. And the only thing you know about it is that the owner, the guy that runs it, he's very friendly, he's very charitable, he's very nice. His wife, however, is very clearly, she wears the pants, she's got the backbone, right? She's clearly the one that handles the books, she handles the numbers for the place. He's more of the hospitaler, he's more of the come on in, welcoming people and making the food and stuff like that. What's going on as you all enter this tavern, as you all approach? Y'all got no money, y'all got no bread.
I walk in.
Do the owners know me? Would they recognize me if I?
They would. The guy at the front, he would definitely recognize you. He'd know you.
Am I a regular or?
For the week that you were here before, but you did kind of just disappear one day. As far as they know, you went to the bar, you went to the Drunken Oak one day, and you just never came back. Or one night it would have been, and you just never came back.
I see. Oh.
Wait, where would the manager's desk be, or the front?
I'll answer that. Give me just a moment. Before I'd say that, I will say we will be wrapping the session soon, so everyone, I guess, be prepared. One for what is it? Our
Stars and wishes.
Stars and wishes. For stars and wishes, and for a very brief, I guess, convo to be had after. That said, walking up the desk where the, like, not the desk, the counter where the owner would be is kind of towards the back. You can kind of see it on the map here. It's like off towards the right. You all are coming in the front. Gambara, I guess, taking up the back end of the party. Salim being in the front. The bar is in front of you. The owner is kind of behind it. Gambara's in the back of the party. What's up, y'all? How's this going? How's this going as y'all enter?
I need the softest bed and the luscious pillows this tavern's got to offer type shit, bro.
You walk in, and the owner is this kind of squat man. He's not super short, but he is like he's a what do you call it? He looks just like a squished in kind of guy. He's got these big bulging glasses and a little bit of a lisp, but like it's not bad. It's just noticeable enough. He's kind of a nerdy looking dude. And he just runs it. He's got like burly from, clearly he's like a cook, right? But he's got just very kind demeanor about him. He's like, "Oh, hey, what would you like?"
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why you
that
have to
fucking
sigh.
fan, bro.
How are you doing?
Yes, I would like.
What's his name again?
Gambara, only you know this. His name would be Orville.
I'll walk off like, "Hey, Orville. Hey, man, it's been a while."
He's one of my favorite customers. How are you doing, buddy? We haven't seen you in days. You all right? You look a little dirty.
I got.
You need to get to a bath or something like that.
Man, I would love that, but I have a crazy story to tell you, man. Listen, I'm a little short on funds right now. Could you, what is it? No.
You
just need like a huge favor.
Don't think a thing of it. You never stayed your last 2 days. Remember, you had 2 more days on your stay. You had a 10-day stay. You were only here for 7 days. You've got 2 more days. You still got your room upstairs. I mean, what you need?
That's
to get to a
perfect.
bath?
That's perfect.
Something to eat.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm, it's just me too. Like,
we'll roll these two.
I'd be the only one taking up space. Yep. I had no idea who these people are. I've never seen in my life.
Look at him like this.
So, bro, remember I saved your life like until times. You should give me one out of it. We were getting later.
No idea who they are. Man.
Oh, gosh.
They've been following me everywhere. But hey,
I have my fish, man.
I appreciate it though.
He's just kind of looking at everybody and he's like, "Oh gosh, well, listen, it's no worries. Any friend of Gambara's is a friend of ours. He's a pretty strong guy, keeping us nice and safe here at the inn. Look, you're all welcomed in for the evening. Take your seats. We've got good drink, good food, and of course, somewhere to stay upstairs, Gambara. We will be moving them into your room. I don't know if you remember, but you got the extra large suite with the extra rooms. But
stop!
I know you
don't say anymore. You don't need to say anymore.
I'm rubbing my hands deviously right now. But
I'm sure the dogs wouldn't mind giving up the bed for your friends here.
There you go. Thank you, Orville. Oh, no.
I'll leave some like, dude, I promise you do not want these people in your tavern. They are crazy. All they bring is chaos and destruction wherever they go. They've been following me around. I can't get rid of them. Help me.
I'm sorry, Kim, I didn't mean to cut you off. As you're saying that, his very tall, very muscular wife comes up and just kind of grabs him by the collar and pulls him back. He says, "Honey, you wouldn't happen to be giving away free stays at the inn, would you?" She's kind of looking around at the rest of the party. She's not fucking with y'all at all.
Damn.
She's looking at y'all like y'all just trying to scam her husband. She's looking at y'all like he said he asked for no pickles. That's how she's looking like.
No, she ain't fucking with the vibes, bro. How can you not fuck with the gang? Pans over to the gang.
You mean y'all came in? You're all very dirty.
Yes, thank you.
You got like.
Please get rid of them.
Smell like frogs.
Fuck.
Gumbara is still, just recently sobered off, and you were all in the river, so that breeze spell only hit the two of you. It didn't hit Gumbara, so he's still wet. But she recognizes Gumbara, and she just kind of like, oh, whatever. And she kind of like drags him back to the kitchen, keep cooking and serving up drinks. You all have free roam of the bar, I will say, and your room is unlocked.
I'm dashing, cartwheel, somersault, corkscrewing, flipping to the bathroom, bro.
Okay.
I refuse to be covered in gunk.
You're going to the public bathroom or the one in the actual whatever?
Where's that?
That would be over here. This is the room. Actually, I'll say this. Orville escorts all of you, firstly, unless any of you had something you want to do otherwise than going to the room. Did any of you have something you want to do otherwise? Okay.
Yes, I do.
What's up?
First off, I'm gonna talk to some of the patrons there because I assume it's bustling. If you just give away room.
Oh yeah, no. When you walk in, you can tell immediately this is a huge inn. It's much larger than the Tadpole Tavern. It looks like it probably has at least, what is that? Like at least 10, 15, 20 rooms likely.
Damn,
this place is big. They're running this bitch like the Navy. All right.
Got you. So I'm gonna go to like a local. Yo, I heard something about a boxing match. I just wanted to know if you were thinking about it. I'm new here. I'm kind of interested. I'm just like trying to find. I'm new, bro. I'm new.
Oh, boxing. Yeah. Well, I mean, you do look like quite the fighter. His wife is talking to you now. She says, "Yeah, no, I know a few guys from the local gym. They're gonna be there. Yeah, it's She just kind of gesture and she's like, I don't know the actual address, but it's supposed to be like this huge boxing event. I mean, you head down to the dock district. You should see it. You should see some people out there. They should be able to point you in the right direction.
I got you. Okay. Thank you so much. Beautiful inn, by the way. Beautiful husband. You have a great night.
Beautiful husband.
So let me ask you this, Harmony. Do you exit the inn at this point?
Yes.
All right.
You got straight to work.
This is my party. This is my man. I'll see y'all boys later. I'll be right back. If I don't make it back, I got my ass whooped.
I'll be
and with that,
on from inside of my mind.
With that, Harmony makes an exit from the tavern. Celine, there's two bathrooms in there. There's the one with two baths, and there's the single one with the single bath in the master bedroom. What I presume is the master bedroom, at least.
I reproved myself in the bathroom I want to be in. Both tubs.
Word. So, let me ask this. Gumbara, you said you're going to tell a story, so are you sitting at the bar, getting ready to tell Orville all about everything that happened?
I want, well, not instantly. I do want to get clean.
Okay.
Not immediately.
Okay, fair enough.
During my stay here yet.
So, Gumbara, do you go all the way up to what is fairly your room, or do you use like the downstairs bathroom?
I'm going to my room. I'm locking the door behind me.
Oh, so okay. So Gumbara goes into the master bedroom then. So he goes up to his suite, goes in the master bedroom. He's using the master bathtub to wash up.
Yeah.
And Morvasta, what are you getting up to?
I'm kind of like, I don't know. I walk up to Gumbara and like, like the broke boyfriend hug, like he hugs his girlfriend from behind. Like paying for his shit.
Okay, so you like ask him to pay for some stuff before he heads up to the room. You're still downstairs.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Why is everybody touching me?
So
Gumbara,
you're kind of.
You always were my favorite out of the party,
Yeah,
Gumbara got sensory.
Unhand me right now, or I will decimate you.
So because it is
I tiptoe my fingers across his shoulder.
So,
why don't
you
show
come
me
here often?
around? I've never been here before. How do I get acquainted me with everything?
I've never been here before.
I'm
That's
down.
nasty work, bro. That's nasty. Yo, so because
I'm gonna, like-
in, they will let you just start drinking. They get you to pay your tab after. So as of right now, everything's on Gambara's tab. But Gambara, what do you say back to him before you leave?
Yeah, I'm like gripping his fingers, like, if you ever touch me again with your cold, old, decrepit, crusty ass vampiric fingers,
Damn.
oddly ill. We don't know he's a vampire, right?
Wait, he's a Dompier. Y'all know? I feel like he's
We know
mentioned
that,
it. He's mentioned being a
yeah.
Dompier. at this
Okay,
point.
yeah. Your fucking vampiric fingers. If you ever lay a finger on me again, like he's just like,
Yeah, he's
what
just
is
giving
it?
him that
He's
look.
like
so,
he's just he's just like so mad he just can't come up with like a threat. Just I will. You will be dog food. All right, you will be gone. There will be nothing left of you, especially the bones, because they love that part. Do you get that?
He's so nettled right now.
I'm not. I'm not paying for shit. Leave me alone.
Gambara, you are as prickly as ever. I don't even want to deal with you right now. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yes, please bother somebody else. And I swear to
I'm
God,
using
if you put
your
anything on my
bathroom.
fucking tab,
I'm using your bathroom, and I run
so,
upstairs.
so wait. So, well, actually, hold on. I'll hold you on the running upstairs. For Vasta hearing this and knowing that you have an essentially free reign to this man's tab, let me ask you: do you buy a drink? Do you go to the bar? Do you buy a drink?
I don't even
Gambara-
buy a drink, bro. I reach behind the counter real quick and I take a bottle off the shelf and I say it's on him. I run upstairs.
Yeah,
The whole ball is
Orville's
crazy.
kind of looking at you. So, as you plop yourself down, Gambara is headed upstairs to go take his bath. Selena's headed upstairs to take her bath, and Morvasta, wait, where's your? Oh, there we go. As you plop yourself down, I don't know if you can see the little characters on the owlbear. As you plop yourself down here, actually, if you can't see the owlbear, please look at the owlbear. And if you can't see the owlbear on your own, look at Chems.
I've been looking at Chems.
So, hold on, wait, let me, so that we can get Orville in here. I can't. I'm trying to decide which one of these nerd emojis I want to use. I guess I have to use this one because it's the only PNG. This looks fucking hilarious. Hold on. Oh no, please. No, it's got the background on it. Damn it. Wait, does it? Does it remove the background once I place it? No, it doesn't. Okay.
ugh.
Yeah, ignore that one.
Why was it?
I need an
Why was it
actual
so
PNG.
HD?
Wait, what?
I need an actual
It
PNG.
was like a
of the
really
nerd.
high resolution nerd emoji with
There
hair.
we go. This one will work.
Yeah.
So you're sitting at the bar. Let me ask you. So more red
Why
wine.
is he so big?
I presume. No, he's not big. Red wine. I presume. Why is he? Somebody's making him big because they keep touching him in the.
I just tried to make him smaller.
Stop touching niggas with your mouse.
I had already made him smaller. I think it probably lagged for you, so when you clicked him, it zooped him back out to his original size. Anyways, so you're sitting here, red wine, I presume, Mort. Mort? Is he frozen?
Mort playing on his phone.
Is he frozen? No, I think he froze.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, his camera's froze up.
Bro got caught stealing, got frozen in mine prison.
These next couple lines are about to be the end of the sesh. I need him to...
It just looks like stop looking.
I'm looking at this GIF that he sent in the chat, bro, with the Beast Boy dancing.
That fucking frame he got stuck on is
Right?
Nigga said,
What is
More than me.
Hold
on. So
we're gonna end it now.
Oh my god, nigga's got the screenshot. I want to end the session. I need him to Lean, you good? Okay, there we go. Your camera's loaded. Bet.
No,
More Vosta, I need
bro.
you locked in for the last 5 seconds of the session. Listen. More. So, red wine you're drinking? Question mark.
Yeah. Yes.
But my owlbear keeps like loading, and I don't know why. I gotta restart the. There we go.
Screenshot of hell, bro. What the fuck do I look like that?
So, Mort, you sit down at the bar and you are swigging out of this bottle. Is this wine? I said red wine because the blood and the dampier thing, but what are you drinking? What bottle did you grab? You're very acquainted with bottles, so.
I just grabbed a.
Oh,
I
you just
just
grabbed
grabbed
anything.
a bottle, bro. I don't even care if that shit's good.
It was that Wyvernian yak.
That is yeah, that is Wyvernian vermouth
Wyvern milk.
that you're sipping on.
Yes, sir.
You know, Orville kind of looks at you, he's like, ah, yeah, good choice. Had that one on my wedding night.
No,
You know, you're kind of
no.
chatting with Orville.
Orville, take him off. Please take them off of my tab. He's
You're
not
already
with me.
you're in the bathroom. You're taking a bath.
Oh my god.
You
And
did leave, bro.
as you're taking swigs from this bottle, just chatting it up with Orville, somebody comes and sits down next to you. Whoever it is, you don't quite glance up past your hat, you know, to see him. You're just kind of head down, sipping out the bottle. But just by the sound of their voice, you can tell that they're a really chill guy.
Oh, that's the fucking penguin. Ooh, my god.
And this person sitting next to you kind of pipes up, less of a clear in his throat, more of a squawk. He's like, man, did you hear about Hercules and Atlas?
He's talking to me, or he's talking to like.
He's kind of talking over to you. It's like somebody sitting at the bar talking about the show that's on like the TV. Like you're not really watching, but you're trying to make conversation.
Oh,
It's the boxing match.
Hear about
Okay,
I
Hercules
can't
and
wait to
Atlas?
this. Yeah, I can't wait to this voting answer.
no, no, I haven't heard anything about it. If I could infer, I'd assume you're talking about the boxing match going on.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. Listen, I got front row seats, dude. Nah. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. I haven't seen them fight ever. But I mean, you heard about them though, right? They said they took down the. Hold on, let me wait.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna whoop me.
They said they took down
Oh my God.
He kind of looks around. They said they took down the Heron Colt's base out in the ocean in the Ridden Sea. That shit's crazy.
Huh?
I mean, how could they do something like that? They said it happened only what, like 2 days ago? There's no way they could get all the way out there, destroy their base, and get back to town in 2 days. To be very clear, putting the dots together, Mordvasta, as you are sipping on this drink, listening to this guy just yapping, just literally squawking on next to you,
I'll sleep.
you start to put the dots together and you realize the base he's referring to, the Heron Colt's base,
That's
the
the
compound in the
ship,
middle
right?
of the Ridden Sea,
Yeah, that's a
is
ship.
not the ship,
Oh.
but the place the ship was taking you to. A place you heard was taken out, hence the mutiny that took place back on the boat in session 1. Putting the full story together now, you realize the mutiny must have taken place as the crew aboard the ship realized their destination had already been decimated, and their captain Farakel was only worried about getting there himself.
Damn.
And this guy keeps on prattling on and on about Hercules and Atlas, how they're so strong, how they're unbeatable, how every punch they throw, it's like something you've never seen before, like a great metal star flying from the sky and destroying the earth itself. This dude is just glazing these boxers.
Who is these? Lean. Hit a parlay. Hit. Lean. I will win. Hit that fucking parlay.
He kind of wings over it, and he doesn't have an elbow, but he kind of bumps you with his wing, and he's like, "Oh, well, I think Orville could probably cover the fight from here, right? You guys have a couple what do they call it? Like a scrying stone, something that could basically put the fight up on a screen if anybody's broadcasting it magically." He's like, we could watch it here. You a betting man?
I look into my pockets. I pull the filling out. A fly comes out of there, bro. Buzzes past this nigga's face, and he just. Well, like I'm not the DM, so I'll let you. I'll let you decide what this nigga says.
Nah, hey, I think he sees the moth that was chewing on a little piece of paper. Then nigga's like, he's a. He flies off. Was that one of yours, or did you get it in the bag? It lives in the bag.
I got it from the bag.
That was just a fly that is like native to the habitat of that bag.
Yes, bro. Of the biome of that bag.
He found a delicious piece of paper in your pocket, and now he's lost in the world. So he kind of flutters off, and Mort Vasta looks back at this guy. He's like, "Yeah, no money in his pocket."
Exactly.
Yeah, of course,
bro. You know my character so well. I was about to say, and I lied to this nigga's face. Oh, you know I'm good for it.
Orville's watching this interaction, and he turns around. He just kind of pulls out a stone out of his pocket. He points it up, almost like a remote, and he like flicks on the TV. It's not a TV. It's just kind of like light in the air. It's kind of like a hard light screen. That's sort of like showing nothing but like static, until slowly, as the night is beginning to wind down, as the sun is beginning to set on this town, Mort Vasta sitting in this bar, you see the screen flicker on, and actually, you see the screen flicker on. Where the screen is kind of coming into view, you actually notice right behind it is a wanted poster. And as the screen flickers on, the wanted poster, it's almost overlapped. Imagine like a scene in like a show. The wanted poster has a face on it, and the screen has a face on it. It's the same face. So it almost like the screen, the face pops out of this wanted poster on the wall inside the bar. And there, on the screen, are Hercules and Atlas. However, to your surprise, they are not two separate boxers, and they are not about to fight each other. From the other side of the screen, separate from Hercules and Atlas, you see Harmony, kind of like Mike Wazowski in the commercial from Monsters Inc. He's just like in the corner, like he's there. He's like in the pool of all the different challengers that want to come up and take part in the fight.
Yeah.
And you just see, he's like, "Oh shit, that's my guy." You can kind of see him in the corner.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. And with that, we kind of pan across, right? Mort Vasta in the bar, Harmony at this boxing event, Celine in the bath, Mort in the bath. And with that, we will end what should be the 11th session of VMDnD.
You mean Gambara in the bath?
You're both in the bath. Well, you're both separately in bath.
But you said Mort twice.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of erased Gambara existence.
Mort at the bar. Harmony at the boxing match. Gunbara in the bath. Celine in the bath. And this is a better ending for this session than I ever could have imagined all those months ago. This is perfect. And I want to... Okay. As we start, because I want to do Stars and Wishes. I want to start off doing Stars and Wishes. And I want to say, Stars, firstly, I am so happy to be back. I am so excited to be back.
How ridiculous.
I have so much material, and this is so much fun.
Funny.
It's very funny. This is probably some of the best laughs I got all week, bro. That said,
No.
Ambi did something that I want to put out to everybody else that is very much allowed and encouraged. If there's something cool you want to do during a session, do not hesitate to text me, because I can change stuff that I'm going to say to fit whatever you want to do. Harmony wanted to go off and find something. I'll just say something. And none of the places that y'all were at were selling it. So he texted me. He was like, yo, I want to do XYZ. Just have this happen so that I can do XYZ. And I was like, word. I don't even know if I responded. I think I just said word. But I was able to roll that into all the setup that we just did for the boxing match. I didn't have any of that planned beforehand until he texted me. But this is literally perfect. It's like perfect improv. So if y'all have something during the session like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but it takes a little bit of setup, you would need to kind of be put in the situation. It is perfectly fine to text me during a fight, during dialogue, during whatever. Just text me on the side. It's like passing me a note at the table. That's a very common like in-person D&D practice, is passing your DM a note at the table. You guys are very allowed to pass me notes during the session. What else, bro? I'm gonna commend, as always, Lean for being like just automatically in character. You do it every time. You never miss. You do not drop the ball, and I appreciate that. It's not bad to say, oh, I want to do this or I want to have them do that. But Lean, I just want to give extra pointers, because every time he's immersed, he jumps straight and he's like, yeah, and just starts talking in character immediately. No setup, no nothing, no wasting time. He gets straight to it, and I appreciate that. That said, you all did exquisitely. Amris, you were keeping good track. I noticed it out of my periphery. You were paying attention to like distances, as well as like even when you were trying to cast your Misty Step, you're paying attention to the stats. I always appreciate that. And Kem, we just know you're locked in. Kem, we already know you're locked in.
Exactly.
You're always locked in. That's a given. And I much appreciate you role playing it up with Orville here. And actually, I want to retroactively thank you for saying that you were in the town of Oa for a while before you met the party, because it was perfect setup for this. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to think of how I was gonna get the innkeepers to give you guys a stay at the inn for free, because you're all broke. I was hoping at least maybe one of y'all like grabbed a bunch of mimic coins or something, but nah.
Hey, you just let me persuade them, bro. I'm top 10 persuader, bro. I got the highest.
I was initially ready to let you do that, but it all kind of worked out, and you can still persuade more people. We're in a city. Y'all can do whatever you want, but also it feels great to split up the party, bro. Oh my gosh. Because you know what this means? Now I can run a little one-off. You know, maybe with somebody. I don't know. Maybe. And yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very, very excited.
Very nice, Shizu-chan. Bro.
Well, would everyone like to do their any further stars wishes? I don't know who goes first.
I would.
We'll let you go first.
No, I said no, stop.
Oh wait, I didn't do my wishes.
Wait.
I didn't do my wishes. As far as wishes goes, I really just want everybody locked in, attentive. Obviously the scheduling is something we got to work on, but we're all aware of that. Y'all have heard me say enough of that tonight, so I won't speak on it. But yeah, just hey, bro, it was a good session. I just want to have more sessions like this, bro. That's my only wish. Lean, I pass the torch to you.
Okay. Stars for Kem's performance. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He blew that shit out of the water.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning, bro. Kem in the purse tweaking was funny as hell, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all heard me, bro, but I was trying to keep it together so bad.
The imagery, bro.
No, yeah, like you talked about me like instantly like getting into character, which I do try to do. Sometimes my energy be low, like Cam really helped me get like back into like the swing of D&D with that shit, bro. So stars for that. Stars for the DM for kind of pushing everyone to have the session in the first place. I'm not gonna lie.
Much
Very
appreciated.
fun, amazing first get back session. I feel like it had the perfect run time. Like this, it ended it ended very reasonably, which I like because I do like D&D,
Oh yeah,
but don't like long ass sessions. And
that's real. This was like a
perfect
cool 3 or 4
run.
hours max.
Nah, yeah, I like that time frame, like four-ish hours is like for
Yeah.
me is like a good session.
I like that.
So that was good. Those are probably all the. Whew. Those are probably all the stars I can think of for right now. Wishes, like you said, just like more consistent scheduling. That definitely falls on me too, because you did say you did ask if what's it called? You did ask me like to peep D&D chat a couple times, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that, and then I just never did. Like I just forgot.
Hey, nah,
So,
it'd be like that, bro. I understand.
It do. So yeah, I gotta get on that more. So first wish, second wish, I don't really got a second wish, but like I always like to have at least 2.
Real.
So
Hey, bro, something nonsensical, something unrelated. It could be anything. What is your wish?
hey, bro, I wish upon a star to fly with dragons and what did it say, dragon tails?
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart.
Yeah, and then the fucking theme song starts playing. Hey, that's my second wish.
Banger. Fire.
Yes, sir.
I like that. Who wants next?
I'll go. Stars. Thank you all for finally playing D&D. It feels nice to be back.
Very
it feels
nice.
very, very nice to just be silly.
Facts, I agree.
Stars on the world building. I like the fact that we're back over here.
Oh yeah.
My wishes. I kind of wish that we had like fought something
that is fair.
This run.
That is fair.
Only because it's been like 6 months.
That is fair.
And I just like when we fight something.
I love to hear that, and as a matter of fact, I have something for you. I don't have a fight right now, but stick with me. I do have some revised combat mechanic stuff.
Ooh.
And I'll show you all some of it. Let me take a look here. Okay, I can show you this. Just some basic tables that I know we will be using in the future. So I can just save them and send them here. And I also, in sending these, I do want to thank Kim for his help in making these. I want to thank Amaris and Tyler. I want to give honestly, y'all have no idea how many hours Tyler has spent in calls with me, like completely separate from this, just working on D&D, but never actually playing. So big thanks to Tyler. Tyler, unsung hero of D&D. He hasn't gotten to play a session with us yet, but he has helped us a whole lot.
Look at the fucking Kim's fucking stream, bro.
What,
I closed it.
Oh.
My stream is gone.
I am sending the images though.
There we go.
Y'all can take a look at those images I just dropped.
I had closed the window a while ago, but I forgot to actually hit stop streaming in Discord. But what were you looking for?
What was I looking for? What?
Oh, Ambi?
No, I just wanted to watch what you were doing. I'm like, he's fucking flying a dragon in Minecraft.
Which actually, that should be 51%, like over half. No. Anyways, I'm not gonna tweak that right now while we're like mid just ended session. But anyways, so Harmony, to sate some of your combat desires, you can take a look at that in the chat. We got some more visceral combat coming y'all's way, suffice it to say. More serious consequences as well.
Ooh.
That said, Celine, Gunbara, which one of you... Harmony, was that everything? Wishes and stars? Stars and wishes?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Celine and Gunbara, do y'all have, got anything?
He said, "Fuck no."
I got some then. Stars, W Well Building, Celine and Bathhouse art coming up real soon. Thank you for giving me a reason for that. You know.
Yep.
Another star. More Vosta coming in as secondary support to my shenanigans, as always. Definitely the dunk to my alley oop, bro. Yeah, I'm chilling in, bro. Wishes. This is a totally real and valid wish. Chat, y'all don't know this, but they literally got behind and like strung me up with pitchforks and knives over a fire and said if I didn't get on here on call to start D&D, they were gonna burn me, bro. I wish I wasn't threatened within an inch of my life to play this game. You know, it was fun though. Like my hair is still singed a little bit, and I probably like won't recover from the nightmares. But you know, it was cool.
We're all worth it. All worth it.
Yeah.
Some D&D,
Yes, sir.
Bro,
yeah, go ahead.
no, I said I'll mention y'all to my therapist, bro.
So was that you had? Was any wishes beyond that?
No.
Gotcha. And Kem.
I'm glad everybody was actually able to play D&D today, even though we thought we were actually not gonna have D&D today. So I'm really happy that happened. What is it? This session felt pretty satisfying. Like, this felt like a good first sesh back. You know, like a good what's it called? I don't know. But yeah, it felt like a first good session to have, like, after having not played in a while. We didn't have a fight, but I actually like that we didn't have a fight. It feels like that would have been too much for a first.
I was gonna say.
For a first session back. I wish y'all would stop taking my stuff and stop mooching off of me.
Bro, but you're so useful, bro.
But you're so useful. Yeah.
Yeah, that was about it. Oh yeah, I wish y'all would stop touching me in the campaign as well. That happened twice in this session.
Stop touching me.
Well, that said, I actually have something a little special for this session. Some post-credit sequences.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray!
Put that shit on, twin.
If you all would like, I will stream this part to the Discord. Celine, as you are doing the bath, we'll actually start. We'll pan over. Firstly, from Gunbara, we can imagine Gunbara finally being back somewhere with some sense of familiarity.
Fucking finally, man.
Hold on. Where's the...
Finally get a break from those guys. Gotta figure out a way to ditch them.
Gotta find a way to reach them.
We can imagine cutting out to Gambara finally having a moment of peace, silence, comfort. Somewhere with a bit of a sense of familiarity, taking a nice bath, presumably back with maybe the rest of his stuff. Gambara, did Gambara have a whole lot of other stuff with him? Like here, is there anything in particular that he's happy to be back to at his place in the inn? It's not his house, but you know, did he have anything in like a suitcase or something?
Extra clothes. What is it? I can finally brush my teeth. Other probably like a knapsack filled with other useful stuff for bounty hunting. Well, for bounty hunting, that he just travels with and shit. Probably some extra cash now that I think about it. Yeah. Dog treats.
And as Gambara is kind of shuffling through these things, I imagine like feeding a dog treat or two to the dogs. Maybe they get some extra because it's been a while since they've had any. You know, and they're just really loving it. Is the frog in the tub with you? You got the frog with you?
No, it's just me.
Okay. Actually, I'll say this.
They don't need to bathe as much as I do.
Gambara kind of is stepping out of the tub, taking stock of his wares, feeding some treats to the dogs. The frog is kind of chilling in the tub. He's got some suds on his head. He's kind of poking his eyes out, just chilling. And right before cutting away, the screen is kind of zooming away. We see Gambara pull out what looks like a small vial, a bottle, maybe, just about the size of your hand. Looks like a kind of thick test tube. Kind of shakes his head, looking kind of longingly at it. The bottle is clear empty. He just kind of thinks to himself. Then he fills it again to the brim before sealing the cap back on, putting it back in his bag. And then we cut away from this. That's the last we see of Gambara. Cut away to Celine. Just chilling, taking a bath, I presume. What is Celine's little routine looking like here, Amorous?
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I've been trying to unmute Discord mobile for like the last 3 minutes. Okay, so I would say she's done off the shower, right? Is there a mirror in there? It's kind of hard to like see on the screen.
Yeah, there'd be a mirror somewhere in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, goes to the mirror. Right. But she has markings on her body, so open like Dawning Star, something like Evangeline. You realize like they're not tattoos; they're actually like marks on her body. Like think about like Aang from Avatar. In the center of her chest is like the halberd, like the sigil, the halberd she's been using type shit.
Okay.
Right. She holds her hand over it, kind of having it flash and glow a color before it goes completely dark as she's like, it's like ending a spell or a rune on it. And she wipes it off, like it turns into like tattooing, wipes it off. As she recasts it, it's kind of, the weapon's kind of forming again. You see the lines kind of like reshaping into a weapon, and it kind of, you know, from my own judgment, I would say it cuts before it shows like the new weapon it potentially is.
Yeah, so we cut away from that angle. We don't see the tattoos anymore. Behind you, we see Edward Freak Bell still in his UFO form, just kind of spinning around the room in spirals, just kind of, you know, bopping back and forth, all chromatic. And then he just kind of stops. And Celine, it turns to you again. It's like a big like plate, like a disc. And hold on, I gotta make sure that this is streaming the right thing. It's like a big plate, like a disc, with this again, like very typical UFO stuff. Actually, matter of fact, I should have a picture here. Hold on. Let me play this first.
Don intro UFO, bro. That type shit.
Something like that. Hold on. Like this almost. But imagine like no teeth.
I'm sorry, I looked in the chat and it's just Lean's face when his shit was frozen. I killed you.
I sent it in VMDnD. Imagine like this guy with no mouth. It's just the eyes.
Oh, that's adorable. With the note, like without the teeth, bro. The
Yeah,
teeth
no
kinda
mouth,
scary.
just the eyes. And anyone is welcome to do the tiniest doodle of that if they'd like, because he's a cute little guy. But
Wait, Celine just like pulled that out of her like backpack
no.
or
He's
something?
still he's been flying around with you guys. That's Edward Freakbell. That's the hermit crab.
Oh, that's okay.
Ever
So-
Freak Bell wanted shower time, I guess.
Yeah, so he's just kind of hanging out in there. But you know, as you're doing this, flies up to you, and where his eyes are inside that little dome, the dome turns towards you, so you can see the entirety of the dome facing towards you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, bro was
And-
just there while you were taking a bath?
Wait. Where are you showing this at?
I sent the picture in the D&D chat, but the rest of it I'm just explaining. It turns like it's not horizontal anymore. It's now vertical. With
Ew.
the ball, like the eye part facing towards you. The eyes, like I said, sort of dip back down into the depths of this little machine, and you hear a noise.
Oh my god, what is that noise? I was waiting to see if you
Where's
would
that
like a
from?
noise thing.
You don't really
What
know
is
what
that?
it is. It just kind of keeps playing, man.
I already know you a bitch, my nigga. I'm stacking the bread like the chips, my nigga. Please come get your bitch.
Oh my god.
It just keeps going. It doesn't stop.
Could I like try and grab it or something? Like,
So you reach up, you grab onto it. It rings like that for the last time. And as you're holding onto the sides of it, looking at this little UFO thing into the screen, Alice's face pops up, and because it's a ball, it's like a 3D screen, so it's like FaceTime, but her face is in 3D. You can see it from different angles.
oh wow, it's that Skype thing. It's Skype, bro. You're Skyping.
She starts talking. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so glad to see you. Hope you guys are taking good care of this thing. I'm glad to see you didn't lose it. You're lucky I even really let you keep it. I didn't mean to do that, but clearly I was a bit busy when you all scurried off. Did you all make it to Oa? All right. I mean, it looks like you're doing fine.
Yeah, totally.
Who are you talking to?
I'm kind of like, still like, bath towels and shit. I'm like, wow, like, it's just crazy how you called right this instance, like right now of all times, like not any other time,
Oh yeah. No worries. But I just wanted to make sure I explained what this thing does to you guys. I know I was kind of mid-sentence when all that other stuff started happening. Which, by the way, I have a lot to tell you about your little frog friend, but that can wait. To the point. And she just starts prattling off all of these different things, saying lots of jargon that you don't understand about, the library and the eggheads back at home, and how she doesn't understand any of this old world war tech junk. But in the process of her explaining it, what you do manage to ascertain is that now Edward Freak Bell is capable of much more than he was previously. As far as you know now, Edward Freak Bell... hold on, let me make sure I get this right, because I don't want to say any of this to you incorrectly. Edward Freak Bell is now capable of... Where's the note? My note with his abilities are... Oh, no, it's not. It was in the wrong category. Huh? Oh. Essentially, Edward Freak Bell is capable of intaking and recording spell scrolls, as well as allowing you to essentially access/cast those spell scrolls remotely from Edward Freak Bell. Alongside that, As you saw here, it seems to be able to allow you to communicate with people at a distance. Presumably only Alice, you know, who else would be able to, one, know that you have this, and two,
That is all I need, brother.
means.
That is all I need.
So that's all she says to you. She, you know, she kind of, or that's all you were able to get out of what she said. I don't know, maybe you were too bewitched looking at her or something like that. But after she kind of says all that, she's kind of like, oh, well, yeah, you know, I gotta get back to work. You know, it's pretty tricky being a superhero and all, so I guess I'll leave you to it. You know, I'll see you later.
Blah, blah, blah. Something backstory stuff. Like the shit from the Lego movie, though. She's not hearing a word.
Yada, yada, yada. Backstory stuff. You know, anyways, I'll talk to you later. And then she hangs up, and you see Edward Freakbell's eyes like roll back into his skull. It's almost like when they have like cartoon characters, their eyes are rolling, and his eyes like it's almost like they smack back into his head and like spin around inside the socket a couple times. So he looks a little disoriented. But that being said, we now pan all the way over, far across the river, cutting through city streets, alleyways, past taverns and docks and shores, and the homeless, people walking, you know, up and down the street selling wares, to a bustling street, this one full of people, to an alleyway just off it, a bit more empty. Empty with the exception of our very brash tiefling friend in search of a fight, Harmony.
What does brash mean?
You do stuff quickly. You're not really thinking, you're just locked in on your goals. Harmony, can you also stream here?
Bold and brash.
Bloodlusted, bro. He's bloodlusted.
I call it.
We see Harmony here, abound in the streets, searching for something. We didn't see it. He did it off screen. He did a little mining off screen. It seems like Harmony has made his way around, gotten some intel, and this fight was nowhere near as easy to find as Orville's wife made it out to be. The search for this boxing match has led him to what seemed to be the more seedy parts of town. They've led him, conveniently, to a building. What appears to be an old weapons shop, an old armory. There's no one going in, no one coming out. And there's a faint light on inside, but that is all Harmony can tell. Walking in the door, Harmony, what do you do? What do you say?
Hello?
Pretty much told you. Sorry, go ahead.
Hello, is anybody here? I'm just looking for the Fight Club thing, man. And I know the first rule of Fight Club is to never mention Fight Club. But I'm looking for it. I'm looking for some scrap. I'm looking for some armor, some weapons. If you got it, then I need it. Yeah.
As you say that, the only sound you are met with is a faint y'all able to hear that?
Yeah, it's Castlevania, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not Castlevania. Y'all are only here with music. Got that then. I'm gonna turn up the or I'll turn down this. There's nothing but harmony in the rain, right? The only sound you are met with is a faint The building you're in is old and dilapidated. Breathing in, you can smell the mold and mildew that stains these wooden boards. But as you enter into the shop proper, all seems normal. It is well stocked. normally furnished room in a regular old armor emporium. This armory seems like it was open just a few hours ago. Looking around, what you do see is plenty of what you were looking for. Gauntlets, gloves, brass knuckles, anything you could want, really. Does your Mimic Gauntlet have anything to say? Do you have anything to say? Let me know.
Can I do a Arcana check to see which one of these items have like the most magic included?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll for that.
What would that be? Perception?
Arcana, it should tell you in D&D Beyond what Arcana is. I'm not sure.
It's loading up.
Yep. I'd also like to let everyone know, this is a post-credit scene. It is plot relevant, but it does only involve Harmony. So if you're staying because you're worried that I'll need you for something, I won't. And you are free to go if you would like. But you don't have to leave. You're welcome to stay.
Word.
That's intelligence. I'm negative one. Fuck it, let's go. I got a 2.
2. As you scan the building, not just the room, but the building for magic, you sense nothing. Imagine almost like a red laser scanning across the entire building until you reach yourself. And unsurprisingly, the gauntlet on your very hand. Just as recently as, yesterday to you, these gauntlets were perfectly normal, and now they are imbued with some magical gold coin that turned out to be a mimic that crawled in your pocket onto your hand and is now your loyal mimic gauntlet pal.
Your turn.
Psychologically tapping into your mind, he speaks up, nothing to see here. There's no magic, nothing. That really sucks. There's no magical gauntlets in here.
I want to look for the. Was that like a door opening or just like the house setting?
You're not sure.
It was definitely a door.
I'm gonna look for like a door that like either open or like was like cracked.
So to your right is the stairs with like all these armors on them. To your left is like what looks like a room with a door, and in front of you is like a double door.
Double doors it is.
Hold on, my computer's being weird. Wait a second.
There we go.
There we go. It keeps shaking like it's off balance, but it shouldn't be. There's no cords on it. I don't know. Anyways, you're going to the double doors?
Yeah.
As you approach them, you get close, you start to reach your hand out, open them. Once again, you hear a...
I'm gonna go to the fucking other doors.
Oh.
It has to be that one over there.
Alright. And as you head towards the other doors, just before you open them, the knob to the room, the doorknob, glows a blinding green. The door slams open. It's an inward opening door, so it slams open into the room that you were walking towards. And in front of you, standing, is this big, shambling suit of armor. It is bright green. It looks almost like it's made out of gemstones. And it does not look happy that you tried to open this door. Go ahead and roll for initiative. You can try. You can try. Go for it.
Hey man, I'm trying to find a bathroom. I gotta take a crazy whiz. I thought this was the bathroom. If that's like your bed, go back to sleep. My bad. My fault, big bro.
Roll for persuasion.
That's charisma.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I got a 5.
Got a 5. You speak.
What the hell, bro?
You speak, and this armor hears not a thing. This is like a damn golem staring you down, bro. He's not hearing none of that shit. I ain't gonna lie, whoever's in the bathroom, we just heard a crazy dookie drop into the bowl, bro.
No. What is it? I'm not in the bathroom. I have a,
Golly.
what is it? I have a water bottle, and it's like a
said
straw, and I'm just blowing bubbles.
Bloop.
Should I roll for initiative?
Bloop. Harmony, roll for initiative.
That would be what? That would be. Oh yeah, I could just see if I get initiative. Which stat would that be?
What? I don't know. Your initiative bonus, you should be able to roll it in the table, actually. Your initiative bonus is +2. You have a +2 initiative bonus.
Hold on.
What are you looking for?
I'm on D&D Beyond. I'm trying to find the initiative. So,
There's no specific roll for initiative. I think it's just whatever your dex modifier is.
so
You
is
just
it
add
dex roll?
that.
No.
You do a regular 20 roll, and then you add your dex modifier.
Oh, okay. I'm rolling it. Oh my god, I got a 24.
You got a 24.
Yeah, 19 plus.
All right. Well, you
plus I got
definitely get
plus
the
5.
you definitely get the first move off. This suit of armor looks like it essentially it seems to move very like clunky. Its arm kind of reels back. It does like a very basic punch towards you. But you got the initiative. So what do you do?
First off, I'm hitting him up with True Strike. Give me that advantage.
Okay.
You already
Hit him
know.
with True Strike.
One of these.
And using True Strike, you can immediately tell that True Strike goes straight through its body. You get the information, but you can tell immediately there is no one in that suit of armor.
Okay. So I don't think physical attacks are really going to be all that useful because there's no body to actually hit. Okay. I'm gonna, even though I said that, I'm gonna hit this nigga with the craziest right hook of his fucking mind. Knock that fucking helmet out of his fucking face, bro.
Hey, roll for it, bro. Let's see.
Hit. I got a 17 on hit,
Nice.
and then damage wise, got a 13 damage. Wait, no, I get advantage on what you call it. It doesn't matter anyways. I already hit it. So.
I mean, no, you can roll it again if you want to try the advantage, see if you get something better.
It didn't. It was advantage on the hit, not the damage. So.
Okay. Well, no, yeah, I mean, you can still roll that, because, what, it was 17 to hit? Roll it again, see if you get a higher number.
Okay. Nah, yeah, it's 12.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to find the thing that... There should be a model for this enemy as well in my notes. I can't find the image.
I was looking for it on the what you call it to see what it looks like at least.
Yeah, it's... I can't find a good image. It should be in here, but... you know what? One of these will do. One of these will do. Oh, that's perfect, actually. That's perfect, actually. Hold on.
Big boss, yeah.
Yeah, big band,
Big
my boy.
bass band. That's what's name.
Close enough, bro. Big boss, big band. He is the big boss.
Big guy.
So you send your fist straight into this man on some rock'em sock'em boppers. You hit him. His helmet does come off. Kind of pops up, hits the ceiling, bounces right back down, and almost magnetizes back onto the armor.
Fuck.
This thing proceeds to reel its other arm back, and it looks almost like it is getting stronger with each punch. That first punch it hit,
shit.
and it pulled back and started charging up for the next one. This next one comes out twice as hard as the last one.
Shit.
Let me roll this dice.
I want to get hit by fucking. It's gonna do 22 damage, bro.
That one, it does hit, but it actually only did 5 damage.
Banger.
So 5 damage on you.
Fuck, that hurt.
So that would knock you down to like 27?
Cause I have 30. What should happen to the thing? Cause my max is 33.
Knock you down to 27 out of 32.
Yeah.
What do you do next?
Alright.
Movement action, bonus action.
So, I'm guessing, what you call it, physical moves really aren't doing shit against it. I'm gonna try and do a Arcana check to see like where its power, because like it's like quote unquote core is, or like, you know, where if magic is coming from the armor, a specific piece or something like that.
All right, roll that.
I got a 17.
As you scan the entire building, even the armor itself, you can sense the magical, presence of the armor. You sense no spirit or anything bonding the armor to its power, but you do notice a sort of channel of magic heading back towards the door.
The double-sided one, or just the two-door, or just
like the main door that you came in from, the kind of lobby area that you came in from. That said, that is going to be your action. As you sense this, the robot is reeling up for its next hit. And I'm going to roll to see if that hits.
I'm going to do a reaction.
Go for it.
I'm not letting that hit me with nothing. Can I ask what the range is on the hit?
What, on his?
Yeah.
So maybe like 5 feet in front of him.
5 feet. I'm going to do like
a normal, punch.
Like a jump back, like a little hook pop back.
Go for it. Hold on. That's a 14.
Yeah,
can you roll against that with your dex modifier?
Gotcha. Oh, banger. I got an 18.
18 plus 2, that's a nat 20.
18.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh,
you have a plus 2 dex modifier, right? Yeah, so that's a dirty 20.
On here.
Huh?
Wait a minute. I think I'm wrong. Hold on. Because on here it says I got a... Hold on.
Listen to whatever D&D Beyond says. Does it say you have a 2 plus 2 dex modifier?
I got a plus 5 dex modifier.
D&D Beyond says you have a plus 5?
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, some big-ass number.
Some big-ass number.
Over the desk and slip back through the door, right, towards what looks like some little sign, and you can sense that it is the power source for the armor. Looking at it, you read in its text, please go straight downstairs. Do not touch our wares.
Oh, fuck.
Having failed to look around for anything to read, anything giving you any inkling of where to go, you get the sense that maybe that's why the armor is so mad. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna just sit there. I'm gonna just just run past it into the fucking door, the double door, or the downstairs.
As you come back to the door, you do notice the armor standing there at the counter, just kind of like at ease. As you start to run back into the room, you run in. It looks at you as you're running, and then you kind of slow down as it's kind of staring at you, and it just watches you walk down towards the door, towards these double doors. And as you lay your hand on the other door to open it, the robot just kind of lifts its hand and looks at you, tilts its head a little bit, and just kind of waves by. And you walk, you open the doors, it walks on through. Yeah. And you walk on through. You walk. Hold on, because I can do this easier, actually. I'm going to just fog fill. Harmony, as you... Hold on. Add light. There we go. As you trundle down into the basement of this building, it's destroyed.
Damn.
It looks like niggas have been in here fighting it out all day.
Seem like it.
Whatever else was down here is gone. There's blood on the floor. It looks like some kind of potion is spilled.
Damn.
And proceeding forward, you find yourself in a room with some bottles, some what looks like maybe some potions, and just a big ass hole looks like it's been torn in the floor.
Damn.
Can you still see the owlbear?
Yeah. I'm on your stream right now.
Bet. Well, Harmony, what you trying to do?
Shit, let me go back into the other room and examine what kind of potion was on.
Into this room?
Yeah.
This seems like some kind of fairly standard ooze. Meanwhile, amongst these potions, you just see sort of glowing liquids. There's a particular one, kind of like the very shiny blue one. It looks, the inside of the bottle looks like it's crackling, almost sparkling. It's sparking with something, but you know.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
I'm
gonna put it in my pocket.
Fair enough.
Just
you have acquired a blue sparkling potion.
at that. I want to look down that fat ass. Can I read anything around me?
You don't see any more words. You don't notice any more magical signs. However, you do notice a bit of a arrow made in the blood that points towards the hole.
Without any further ado, bro, I'm jumping down there. Let me determine.
Harmony.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me determine how deep it is first, bro.
You can't tell.
I could end up in China.
Cannot tell.
Fuck it. Let me just.
All right. Roll a death saving throw.
Fuck me. Okay. Death saving
throw.
Hold on. Let me.
No, I'm playing. I'm not gonna make you roll a death saving throw. That's the end of the session.
Wait, his health hit 0?
I was gonna say.
I'm
joking.
It's the end of the session. With that, we bid farewell to Harmony. No telling what crazy adventures he might have gotten himself into.
Man.
I hope you got a little combat appetizer there. Yes, sir. That was so much fun. Amazing session. I loved it. I loved the post-credit sequences, and I'll definitely bring those back if I ever remember to do that. And I'm so glad that we had this, because actually this little post-credit sequence was the perfect opportunity for me to like utilize that little battle map. So I didn't really have anything else to use it for, but it fit the setting perfectly. Like seeing Harmony like walk down the streets headed towards that the boxing match. Very interesting, very interesting. But yeah, I guess that is where we leave our session. As I said, better than I could have expected, bro. Amazing. And I think I'm gonna call it there for the stream as well. Hold on, can I do this? Can I app capture just Discord? Nice. Thank y'all so much, chat. Thank me if me, Jaden, am tuning into this. Shouts out. 'Cause don't nobody watch the videos when I upload them to YouTube, so.
Great job, Jay.
It's probably just me, bro.
Amazing.
But I'm enjoying it. This will be beautiful to go down memory lane, to like clip together at the end and be like, look at all this crazy shit we went through in this campaign, bro. But yeah, I will call it there. Yeah.
Great campaign, bro.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Man,
Thank
your
y'all so
campaign.
much.